Would I be able to buy some fancy clothes?
I think we have to wait until we get to town.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, because I figure my guy's gonna, what's his name? Chud is gonna, since we got some money now.
Oh, Chad's living it up.
He is. He's gonna start spending like there's no tomorrow.
He's living a good life.
this fish person in high society through Bryn Shander.
Speaking of that, can I sell some stuff? Because I seem to be collecting items without even playing. It's kind of weird.
You're pretty good at that, eh?
Yeah.
You know how long it took me to get anything? I had to run through Golomov's legs and like literally grab handfuls of stuff.
That's not true. We distributed it to you after the first quest we had finished.
Oh, there's one that already has a cost, so I'm just gonna sell that and give myself the money.
Welcome back to Magic Mushrooms Mead. This is episode 29. Let's go to where I've got spam stuff.
And a half.
29 actually this time, because last week I said 29. This one's called Full Moon Rising.
Oh yeah.
And let me just spam all these channels to hopefully get 1 or 2 viewers for us.
No, we're like 5 viewers. Come on.
Are we? We've only got 1 viewer right now, according to Streamlabs.
Well, I'm not there.
Oh.
Hold up. Let me do my.
You artificially inflate the numbers. Come on, man.
Yeah, exactly.
This is marketing 101.
I guess true. Our 20 viewers, yeah.
Our hundreds of viewers.
I do want to say, even though she's not watching and she probably won't watch, I just want to congratulate my niece on her wedding today.
Woo!
Woo! And yeah.
So, who says they're not watching at the wedding right now? So that would be hundreds of viewers. Hundreds. Exactly. They have it up on the.
They probably have us like projected onto the wall. That's the whole thing.
That's where the 1 viewer is coming from. It's the it's the reception.
Technically hundreds of viewers.
So I have this breastplate of warning. How much could I sell that puppy for?
You should totally wear it, because then we could have found out when those dragons were coming.
It lowers his AC though.
Oh, maybe Chud will wear it.
So
can you wear a breastplate? It's medium armor.
I don't think I can
not
wear
as a sorcerer. So
if
previously
you took a feat,
on,
you could.
the group was still underwater in the Temple of the Four Gods. Golemov decided he was going to buff stack and try to take on all of the blessings. Which did you get all 4 of them?
I got all 4.
Got all 4. So you've got the webbed fingers. What else did you get from that?
Underwater breathing.
Well, I'm a super.
Oh, so we haven't leveled up yet, then? Hey.
Technically not yet.
That's
going to be during the.
You got the super strength,
you can
right?
leave it, but yeah.
So
well, no, like my health maxed out.
Oh.
So I think it was like 23. So I just changed it back. And then I just won't use any of the new stuff that I got.
Cool.
So I got super buff to
You're muted.
Strength of 19. I'm not muted. You have me muted.
I like how I can read his lips. He said, "God damn it!" And I'm
You've got
Foster,
him muted.
you have him muted.
You have
me muted.
Yeah.
Why would I have him muted?
Probably from the last time when you guys were having to go through Lilith and Chuck.
But how come it was only him that was muted? That was kind of weird.
No. Oh, because you were on
my team
with Skamos and Chud.
Oh,
he was on the other team.
Yeah.
I was just like, you're muted, I thought it was you because you're the only one on there. I was like, oh, if it was multiple people, I'd be like, oh, okay, that was my bad. But okay, alrighty then.
It's all good. So yeah, I buff stacked, but so basically coming out of the underwater temple, I looked like a super buff elephant frog person.
Yeah.
With like stone
The thing
skin.
of nightmares.
Yeah,
know,
I would say
Chud
I
was
looked
pretty
pretty
impressed.
disturbing for about a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chud was he was pretty head over heels, I think.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
So you guys
Did you have like fins pop up like Zoidberg? Just like
My guys did, hell yeah, right? Ew.
During,
I was
Yep.
just gonna say my ears basically just became like fins.
So during one of the trials, 3 of the party got bitten by some specific were creatures. Chud and Iggy both got bitten by were rats, and Severin got bitten by a were shark. Who knows if anyone failed? Given the name of the episode, who knows? Probably nobody.
Oh, nobody.
Or did we? Because having a were shark would be badass.
So
speaking of were shark, if I were say this is a hypothetical, can the awakened shrub get lycanthropy? Is that a possibility?
I would say no, because it's specifically humanoids.
Oh,
And
that's
he's a
no
plant.
fun.
Yeah.
I wanted a tree that could turn into a shark. That'd be friggin' sweet.
The curse
There's
is
just a
specifically
little
on
bush there.
humanoids.
Yeah, there's a little bush that all of a sudden just turns to half a shark bush, and you're like, what the?
It'd be like a Venus flytrap, right? You get too close and be chopping on you.
So you guys got a bunch of treasure from that and headed back. Arveatris advised you to leave first, and you did.
I think I used 2 of my spells.
Which direction were you heading? To the goblin camp or to Bremen?
Well, it
So the one
sounds
thing
like... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the one thing I wasn't clear about is if we interrogated those gnomes like we wanted to, and
You
if we
had
even-
not done that.
and if we even want to spend our time doing that, because this was just like a couple hours that we've been away, kind of, right?
You did spend the night there.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So, do we want to go back and interrogate those goblins, or do we just want to, or the gnomes? Sorry.
I know.
I don't even remember why we would need to interrogate them. I think that was Iggy's thing.
Yeah, Iggy did want to do that.
Well,
Because I
can
think
we...
Iggy was in the point of he wanted to go to the goblin camp anyway. Right?
Ryan did suggest that since it's closer, but
we don't really
actually
wanna
Bremen
go-
is closer.
Okay, Bremen was the one where we can actually... I'm going to spend lots of money, so...
So
Like
Bryn
rest like
Shander
humans.
is where you can
Yeah.
spend money, but
Okay.
Bremen is the closest town, and then from there you can, well, you'd have to trudge through snow to get to Targos, and then you finally got a road, which is much faster.
Which I'm pretty sure we left our shit in Bremen, if I remember.
Yes, you
Or where
did
do
leave
we staged things in a town nearby.
I think we should
You-
probably go where we left our stuff then.
Yeah, you would have left the cart, the wagon at Bremen.
We can we just say like insert section here with group interrogating gnomes with Iggy?
So to insert section there, which we can do later, does that mean you're going to be going to Karkalok first and then back up to Bremen? Actually, Targos, that's where you left the stuff. It was Targos.
Targos is the shithole then.
Yeah,
Targos
so-
is the one between the smallest town and the biggest town. It's right in the middle, where Skamos had a friend.
So yeah, I think we take the couple of days like to travel and interrogate the gnomes.
Okay.
And where were we sending the goblins to again?
You were going to send them, I think, to Bryn Shander.
And
Because that's
have
where
they been
the-
sent on their way yet?
They have not, no.
Where would we send them from?
You'd be sending them from Karkalok, so let me expand this.
So
so
you
that
guys, can you
fits
guys
out.
hear my daughter howling, or should I close the door?
Can hear her a bit, but it's not distracting to me, at least.
Okay.
So,
I can close the door. Hold on a second.
you guys are up here. You guys are up. Oh man, the ping is
Yeah.
tiny.
So we're at the very north part
You're
of the map.
right up
basically.
here. If you can see
Okay.
that tiny ping.
Yeah, by Dark Duchess.
This is where down here, bottom left, is where the goblins are. And right here, where the lines are all intersecting, is where you left your cart. And then Bryn Shander is this next town over.
Oh, it's right there. Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, presumably we would go to probably Karkalok first.
Okay. So
I
down to
think we would like
Karkalok,
to.
If everyone's okay with that.
And that's where the
goblins are.
goblins are.
So
Yeah.
we will insert the interrogation here, and then are you going to send them directly to Bryn Shander, or are you going to take them with you to Targos and then on to Bryn Shander?
I'm gonna send them to Bryn Shander. I'm gonna.
So
tell
I'm
them
just
to go ahead.
wondering, what I thought we were supposed to just give these people the heads. Why are we sending the goblins somewhere else?
You would have to ask Iggy and Skamos that.
That's what
Was
I'm
their
doing.
plan.
I'm saying, I'm asking like, what's going on? I really thought all we need is some heads. Why are you guys trying to send these, like, a whole town away? What's going on with that?
Iggy had said that there was some sort of reward there for them, as far as I can recall.
Insight check.
I will let you do that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel something's a little off here because that just doesn't sound quite right.
What's my natural? Oh, I guess we'll just roll that. Yeah. Nothing's wrong.
No, well, get off of this. Deception plus 20. I got 13.
So, as
I'm
far as you can
warily-
tell, he's telling the truth.
Okay. What do I get out of this reward? What's my cut?
I haven't been told anything about the rewards. You're gonna have to talk to Iggy about that.
Well, what do
He's
you
a
guys
master
think
on
it's gonna
here.
be? Because I would technically like to have a good cut of that.
Yeah, it'll be a fair share. I don't know what the numbers are, but
100
I'm sure.
gold.
if it's 100 gold, then we'll split it amongst the party.
All right. I'm gonna be looking forward to about 25 gold.
15 gold it is. Sounds good.
I'm eyeballing you, so as I'm walking away, one of my eyes is still watching me.
It's stuck on me.
And Severin, did you get the chainmail? Did I put the chainmail in your
Yeah.
inventory? Okay.
Yeah, I already put it on.
All right.
So I think during that time, I think I would have developed some sort of connection to my newfound god Merkril,
Okay.
the Lord of the Dead. Just in the background here before
Okay.
anything gets moving along.
Are you guys picking up my mic a lot?
Just your keyboard clicks.
Yeah.
Oh. It's right above my keyboard, so sorry.
So you guys can send them off to Bryn Shander. That will take them close to 3 hours. Or 3 days, I mean. And for you guys, on your Axbeak sled, it's going to take you about half a day to get to Targos to pick up your stuff.
So are they just like evacuating the camp?
They would be if they're told. They were told by. Well, what exactly do you tell them, Scalos?
Well, I'm telling them as that their presence has been requested in Bryn Shander, that there's basically a new city that's set up for them and waiting for their arrival, and they'll have safety there.
Okay.
That's gonna start poking Golem off. I won't say anything, but I'll be looking at him. One eye on him, one eye over at those guys.
Alright.
Not that you can tell that anything's wrong.
No, but something
Well-
seems strange about our friend here.
I don't really have a connection to these goblins. I don't really care.
Yeah, most of you guys,
Me either.
most of you guys are pretty evil, except for me. It's weird.
I'm not.
I don't understand anymore.
This is
Evil?
pretty close to the opposite of last campaign.
Right?
You
Evil
were
is
the
very
most evil.
subjective.
Everyone
It
else
is
was
very-
neutral and you were just plain evil.
Yeah. It's very strange being on the other side now. Where I'm
Weren't you
like,
evil on the other one before too?
I was evil on
Or
every campaign.
Ambiguous. The previous
Ambiguous,
character
just
was
ambiguous.
Ambiguously
is the other one.
sketchy.
Jack,
How
Jack is
do you
more
know-
ambiguous than he was anything.
Yeah.
Like, I.
H.H. Holmes, like how could he not be evil? You know, was a surgeon. Surgeons are technically evil.
So,
It was also those two that brought the job about the goblin heads to us, so I'm pretty sure they did. So
I think before we heard it through something, didn't
you heard a rumor while you were in East Haven. You didn't stop at Bryn Shander to talk to the sheriff. So you don't know what the actual reward is and what they're looking for. Just that you heard a rumor that they wanted the head of the goblin chief.
right, but we have his face, so
Yeah.
we're kind of halfway there, ish.
Esque. Yeah.
And you're sending a whole bunch of goblin families and goblins on their way over to Bryn Shander.
I mean,
I don't even know what's going on. I'm just here for the ride, you know.
right.
I'm here to make some money and then go back to, you know.
I'm just as these people are all like gathering outside. I'm just sitting inside like the little goblin bar, like just pointing out the money that we looted from the temple.
Wait, did I get a cut of that money?
Yeah, it's in the Discord.
Everyone got it.
I'll look in the general.
What's the leaders' names in the goblin camp? We're there, right?
Yep. The leader is Bear Belch.
Bear Belch.
Bear Belch.
I would probably, I think Chud will ask him, why would you leave a perfectly good town to go to a new town that is it humans built for them? Yeah, because my character, I just want to look at my
He
character.
looks around and kind of gestures at a few things. This isn't exactly a town so much as it's a fort that was probably abandoned a couple hundred years ago. The woods all rotten. Like you see there was a bridge across between two of the larger hills that collapsed recently. It's not good. And seems to have gotten worse with the old chief.
Okay. And with my academia, I'm pretty sure that humans and goblins aren't usually harmonic, right?
So, goblins
They put up
have
with you.
been accepted in the last couple hundred years. I mean, they're
Okay.
not
No outcasts.
not outcasts, but up here, they seem to have been separated.
They're not necessarily kill on sight, but they're still treated poorly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like what is it, the Dark Elves in Elder Scrolls kind of deal.
I will shrug and I'll pat him on the shoulder and say, "Just be wary, my friend. Not everybody's out there to help you." And I'll walk away and leave it at that.
I think out of everyone, the goblins know that the most.
Right? Actually, you know
They're
what?
still a little bit racist up here.
Yeah. Since they're all
Still happens to
going
me
and
every
stuff
once in a
like
while.
that, I'm gonna say, you know what? Since you guys are going to a fancy town, I'll give them. How many of them are there? There's a lot, right?
Oh, there's a lot.
So if I give them
you killed
20 gold,
about a dozen. Um,
She murdered about
I mean-
half of them.
so if I give them like let's
Which is
say
what we have to do when
let's say
we're
19 or 20
overthrowing the
gold,
government.
then they can go buy some cows or something like that, or some goats for their new place.
So they have a whole new city now that they're going to that was built for them.
That's what
Supposedly.
that's what he's saying.
I think your smiles have told me that there is no other city for them to go to.
No,
Are
no,
you
no.
gonna
Yeah,
insight check him or what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I am going to
that's
insight him a little bit. I'm curious. I'm like, this sounds too good to be true.
But I will
probably won't-
give
I
him
probably
20
won't get it.
gold. 20 gold so that we can
17 insight against your deception or whatever you want to do.
I think I'm at 21 without even.
yeah.
How
We
how
just-
do you get 21 without rolling?
Because he's stacked.
I have Silver Tongue, which
so
I'm giving gold to buy
It's a
goats for
minimum
them.
10. It basically guarantees a minimum 10, and then he has a plus 10 to his roll as a feat or something like that.
Yeah. The minimum be at
Yeah.
21. Jesus Christmas. eh?
So there are about 80 or more of them, most of them children.
Okay. Yeah, 20 gold for them to buy goats and some stuff.
Okay.
But I would like to mark up some of the gold coins.
Okay.
Just for the hell of it. I'm going to put some X's and some marks on them. Just for the hell of it.
Okay.
Should we escort them?
That's a good point.
I feel like if lots of them are children, maybe we should escort them
Help them out to their new home.
city. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we can escort them.
Yeah, let's just go with them. What do we have to lose, right?
Besides,
We already killed all half of them, right? So might as well just.
Right?
Oh, nowhere near half of them.
Yeah, but I am a kindred spirit with the goblins. My people
Okay.
too were also hunted and killed, so.
Okay, since they're probably
feel
pretty
that.
happy with me, I will let them carry me for a while as we're walking.
you say
They
that
do
to
not
me.
do that. They've
You're
got
more than
too
welcome
many
to carry
kids
me.
to
He does look at
be
you, he's
doing
like,
that.
"No." You children, they're only like not even a foot tall. Carry
Right.
me.
Carry me.
Just lay on like 30 of them. They all get like fucking crushed.
I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. They're gonna buy some goats and probably Bryn Shander or something like that. And
So we're
Make
taking
their
them to
way.
Bryn Shander then.
Yeah, but we need to go to Targos first. Because we need to
It's
get
a-
our... We need to get our wagon. Can't forget the wagon.
All right.
Why do we keep
Well,
leaving the
let's-
wagon behind? I know I've been gone for a bit. You know,
it's
just
too there's no main
Smoking
roads
dope
a lot
while
of
we're
places.
fighting.
It
right?
was. It was for speed's sake.
Yeah.
You need to
Oh.
upgrade that sled with something to make it faster.
Well, that's
We
it.
should make a steam engine, and we should put treads on the back. We'll make it a half track. And then I was thinking about I want to put a giant crossbow on the top, like a big fucking ballista.
A 50
Let's turn it into a legit half track, like just made out of wood, just driving around.
You could ask Iggy to do that on this time off.
Yeah.
So, or what are we doing? Are we gonna help
Put legs
take
on
them?
it.
Or are
Make
we
it a
just gonna
crawler.
say they're good to go?
So
Well, I just think that it's funny that you guys
It's
just
an
do
AT-AT.
the insight check. Like, think something's wrong anyway.
as far as
Well, there's something
far as
wrong with you
your-
already. We can kind of tell.
as far as your insight checks are telling you,
Yeah, everything's
there's
fine.
nothing. Everything's hunky dory.
Okay. Then I suggest we just go to Targos.
Well,
I'm
isn't
looking
Targos
to
on the
get-
way to Bryn Shander, right? So why don't we just take him with us?
So there is a difference between the two. If they go direct to Bryn Shander, that will take them about 3 days. A little less for them to go to Targos. For you guys, it's about 12 hours to Bryn Shander and 11 hours to Targos.
Ah,
Yeah,
let's
there's-
just go to
So-
Targos.
It's pretty significant.
If you
time
are
difference, right?
going to be staying at their pace, you are what is that?
A long fucking time.
Quintupling your travel time.
Yeah, no, fit
Oh.
that.
Yeah, I'm starting to walk anyway. I'm already pretty happy, so I got a strut that they're buying some goats.
Okay.
Sure, whatever works, guys. It's just, a bunch of children walking through the wilderness. Just didn't want them to die. Attacked by wolves.
My faith in Scam.
Although at the same time, my religion dictates that I shouldn't care, so I'm like, I don't know, whatever. Just thought.
Gamos is gonna give me a thumbs up anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty, let's go.
Can I get my fancy clothes in Targos or no?
You could get them in Bryn Shander. Targos is a little smaller, and they don't really have an emporium where you could get stuff.
Well, eventually
So-
I'll meet them in Bryn Shander and I'll buy some fancy clothes.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming we would leave sometime after these goblins, anyways, because we're interrogating the gnomes first. I don't know how long that would end up
Are
taking.
we gonna end up just killing all those gnomes?
Well,
dude?
by the time you get to Karkalok, it's probably about 8 p.m. So you would have the night to do it. Because it's about the same distance from the Dark Duchess to Karkalok as it is from Karkalok to Targos. So you'd be getting up in the morning and be able to get to Targos to pick up the wagon by 8 p.m. and then it's only 2 hours by road to get to Bryn Shander from there.
So we have to interrogate some gnomes.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So we're going to do that once Iggy shows up. Once Ryan shows up, we'll do that. Just jump back. But for now,
Are they chained up and stuff?
they are manacled. Yeah. Well, not manacled. They don't have manacles, but they're tied up.
Okay. Do we have them in a chain gang kind of deal?
Kind of.
I'm gonna make them dance. Dance for me. I said dance.
They do their best.
I said dance.
They're
Chop
doing
chop.
their
And then
best.
I'm gonna after I realized I haven't used it yet, but I'm just gonna start doing it. Where I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast at their feet. Just kicking up snow. I'm like, I said dance, monkeys.
These little gnomes do their best to dance while their feet are tied and they've only got a foot spacing.
Yeah, that was a
between
little too loud. My wife literally just texted me and it says, she quoted, I said dance. She goes, what was that about?
their
I'm just gonna say it's on a need to know basis.
True. Yeah, no, I don't know why we're interrogating the gnomes. I believe that was Iggy's thing.
That was
I don't know why
Iggy's
these
thing.
gnomes are here.
Because they came with him from, yeah, they were all his co-workers, so.
Yeah, I'm not super interested in that.
Alright.
So there were his co-workers on this ship they were on, or like I don't know the whole history.
They were his co-workers before they were abducted and put on the ship.
And now they basically got off the ship, and then they basically were part of this goblin thing, causing mischief and mayhem, essentially. Yep. And now got locked up because they were dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's
and Iggy doesn't like them.
Iggy wants to know what's going on. The chief, who was Spellix Ramwad, his real gnome name, Spellix Ramwad, was Iggy's rival at their old job.
Shit.
Always stealing his inventions. I don't think Iggy mentioned it.
I thought he had a whole monologue with Iggy. But maybe
he didn't have a monologue. He just swore at him and told everyone to kill Iggy.
That's true.
Kill Iggy above everyone else, and that was basically it.
And then we blew the ship.
So I'm just basically going to bully them. So what I'll do is I'll use like my mage hand to like put a finger in their nose and stuff like that, and I'm just gonna sit there and terrorize them because I got nothing better to do. So I'm just hanging out, just being a dickhead.
So in that case, I will give them disadvantage on any lies they try to make during the interrogation. And
torture.
Yeah.
Torture. Disadvantage.
Bullying torture. Just
bullying.
Giving them wet willies and shit.
Yeah. It's just so arbitrarily childish that I'm just wearing them down. Being like, guys, I just don't like giving them wedgies. I'm like, whatever, nerd. And whatever first one that complains, I make the other ones do a nerd circle around them and push up. I'm sorry, man. I don't want to do it. I get it. You have to shove them around. Yes, my puppets. Yes. And then slowly, I tip towards evil further and further.
I'm just sitting there playing some music for him the whole time. Didn't you say dance?
And then I started making them play Red Rover with the goblins, except for
So, and by the way, Skamos, I did look up Merkul on our Gods of Faerun thing. He is better for someone who's able to raise the dead.
Oh, okay.
Undead creatures.
Okay.
So you might want to choose one of the others.
What was the
Kelemvor
first?
and Shar. Kelemvor is of the dead, not god of death. And then Shar is lies and whatnot. So Kelemvor, you earn piety by destroying undead creatures, staying with with dying creatures while they pass, observing funeral rites, which I don't think that really fits with
what was the other one?
Stuff.
How do you spell it?
Shar. Shar. Which, here she is. You increase by consoling or comforting another creature operating under cover of night, concealing a secret on someone's behalf. That doesn't really seem like the evil god that she apparently is.
She's the evil magic god, basically.
Well, she's the goddess of lies. I'm just surprised
right
that
up Skamos' alley.
those are those are very like nice things.
The two-faced goddess. Yeah, that doesn't really seem like.
Yeah, I would, if you can think of something that would appease her other than the very nice consoling and comforting others, or concealing a secret on someone's behalf for their own good. If you can think of something better that more fits her being an evil goddess and you being apathetic and not caring about death, about dying, then we will definitely go with that.
Cool.
Perfect. Hey, look, we killed enough time that Iggy's here.
Yeah, Iggy showed up.
Yep. I've
Finally.
tenderized these poor little gnomes.
We've
Yeah.
prepared the subject.
We've just prepared.
Yeah, I tenderized them. And you can think of that in any which way you think.
What did you prepare?
The
Also,
gnomes.
where did I get this ring of
My
swimming?
gnomes.
That
I
was
gave it to
in
you.
the loot.
Yeah. Golemov gave that to me, but I turned him down. I said I wasn't ready for a relationship yet.
Plus, you can already swim.
Yeah, but it's
Plus, I can already
trunks.
swim. I was a little bit actually disappointed that he gave me that ring.
I
Maybe it
didn't
was just
actually
a
give it to
promise
you.
ring.
You just stole it.
Yeah,
from
but you know
my
what?
legs.
I don't want that kind of promise. I think I've been thinking about it, and our relationship is fine as is. We don't
Yeah.
need to take it to the next level yet.
You guys are both pretty young yet. You don't know what
Getting
you
cold
want.
feet.
Well, he also his feet got less cold when he got rid of the gills and the web flippers. So
Well,
I
they
was like,
haven't gone yet.
well, they
He's
haven't
still
gone
got
yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still pretty warm to him then.
So, Ryan, are you going to be keeping your camera off again today?
Yeah, I'm gonna be eating.
Okay. Just
Oh my god. Did I just see that message?
Which message?
Somebody said they convinced the... Oh my god. Uh-oh. I can't believe you actually did it, you mad lad.
As far as we all know, it's for a good purpose, apparently.
We'll find
Although
out.
Chud has his reservations about all of you guys.
Are we spending the week in the Goblin Town to level up?
No, it was
No,
just the one night.
we're just gonna interrogate the gnomes and then go off to Caragos and into Bryn Shander shortly after.
Oh, I got you. It's a shame I was so busy at work. I didn't get time to think up my interrogation techniques.
Oh, I got that handled. You just have to come in and talk to them.
Yeah, they're already on disadvantage.
Yeah, like I said, we've tenderized them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I still had people on mute from last game. No wonder
Oh,
you guys.
Same
Yeah,
thing
apparently I
happened
did that
to,
too, but the
Foster,
only
yeah.
person I did was Connor for some reason. Yeah, so I gave them wet willies, stuff like that. I made them dance. Played Red Rover. Gave them wedgies. You know, classic childhood shit to the point where they were just so embarrassed and just couldn't believe I was doing these things, they just gave up.
we clothesline this bitch coming over.
We call you over, and then it's like all of us, and we're 3 4 feet higher than they are. You're like, I said come over!
Get over here!
Okay. Well, you've got them there to interrogate.
And then we'll all just stand there menacingly.
Do we have one of the goblin masks?
We have all of
yeah,
them as
you've
first.
got all of the goblin masks.
If I try one on, is there any like sort of magical effect that makes me look like a goblin?
No.
So why does
It's-
everybody think they're goblins with these masks? That'll be our first question.
Because they're all dumb.
Are the
I
gnomes
mean,
tied up?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I have a spell that could help you, hey? Yeah, no, I got nothing.
So looking at them, let's see. Did I put them? No, they're still
Basic.
in Hit Ascendant. No.
Hey, did I get time to do my tools of the trade to make my modified Tinker Tool torture set?
Not yet. But the 3 that are still alive are Rennie, Pemble-Mamble, Horston Brasstrick, and Kalnin Squigglefeast.
Man. Gnome
Yes.
names, am I right? And I like bump your arm. I'm like, oh wait, sorry. That was very rude of me.
And
There's
you've
gonna be
got
no names.
you've got 4 masks, 5 actually, because of the first one way back at the beginning. Who, now that you think of it, her name was Nipene Ramwad. She was Spellix's sister. She was kind to you, even though Spellix was your rival.
And you stole her face?
Well, I kind of feel bad that I'm not sure who killed her.
I think the polar bear killed her.
Oh, well, maybe I don't feel
In the
that
end.
bad.
Yeah.
Well, I guess now I can get rid of her body. I don't need to question it. That's still on ice.
Yeah.
And now
Bryn
you have
Shander
to
is
just
so
roll it
nice.
into a ditch. I guess I don't need a body
Property.
more rolls it into ditch.
It's got property of Baldur's Gate University on it.
Stabbed on the forehead.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're basically cannibals and they all have sharp teeth, right?
Yeah, they have all sharpened their teeth.
If I do a medicine check, is there anything else changed on them because they're eating sentient creatures?
Give me a medicine check.
And I'm gonna bomp myself with my my little amulet.
All right. Okay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So they all seem to have little ticks. It's reminiscent of Tourette's, but you have heard of some there's something that is about the eating of humanoid brains that causes very similar side effects to Tourette's. No one really knows what it is, but it's
Mad gnome
assumed to be
disease.
some sort of disease that's within all humanoid brains.
So eating brains gives you weird
It's
ticks.
Kuro.
Yeah, I knew you would know. I knew you would know about the, what is it, prion or something like that?
Yeah, I remember that from not from that, but from like creepy history and stuff though.
Oh yeah,
'Cause that was the cannibal disease.
yeah. So they all seem to have this. And
Ugh.
thinking really hard, you did see similar ticks in, even though he was wearing the mask, you could see him with little shoulder twitches, Spellix, earlier, a couple days back when you fought him.
What happened to these guys? They don't even follow proper gnomish gods. I'm gonna bump one on the head with my gun. What
Okay.
god do you follow?
She says, we don't follow any of them anymore. It was...
My face will descend from out of frame to stare at him.
She kind of shrinks back and says, it was Spellix's... Spellix told us they were all dead. We're in a new
Believe that
land.
fool?
Whatever they did to us on that ship, we're not connected to them anymore.
Well, how would I check that? That can't be
Wait a
right.
second. Iggy, are you not from this plane of existence? Are you from some other version of the material plane?
Not a different plane. Looks like a different... No, I'm not even sure. You'd have to check out the history books in the libraries. I guess it's a sea beyond seas.
Like,
Interesting.
Astral
like
sea?
an astral sea?
No, not an astral sea. It's still more material plane.
So I was gonna be like, you guys shouldn't have let Decker die. He was writing all about that stuff.
I just point up and I say, somewhere around in there. No idea. Then I'll bump one of these guys. Which one had the dumbest name?
Depends what you think is dumb.
All of
Rennie,
them.
Horston, or Kalnan.
Well, ask them to pick the one that the dumbest.
No,
name.
no, the last name. Like, one of them
Last
was like
name?
Pumble Bumble or something.
Yeah.
Pemble Mamble.
Pemble Bamble? I'll pick on him.
Okay.
I'll say, where did you come from? And I'll,
Who do you work for?
Where'd you go?
yeah, who do you work for? I'll keep my gun out menacingly.
Same place as you. There was that weird, like the shadow fell on the workshop and then woke up when that ship was shaking and crashed, and there was the fire and the smoke and ran out into the snow.
Well, at least you took over these goblins, but still, very disappointed in you boys. Nobody can remember where we came from. This is so sad. Oh
I
well.
bet you your cousin knew.
Not
Or your
anymore.
niece.
Yeah, no, actually I asked her.
Oh yeah?
And that wasn't my cousin or niece. She was an abomination.
Mm-hmm.
Unfit in the eyes of Flandal Steelskin. Speaking of gods, what are we to do with you three?
Says, I suppose it's up to you, but I mean, we didn't want to do this, but Spellix and what was her name? Spellix and Nipene, they forced us.
Insight check.
Okay.
$13.
13. There doesn't appear to be any deception here. She's telling the truth, as far as you're aware.
What should we do with them? What do the goblins want to do
go.
with them?
I'm gonna let them go.
The goblins want to kill them.
Yeah. No.
I think
And
they
just
should
how are
join
you
our
three
group.
supposed to survive on your own?
At the
What?
behest of their leader, they had brutally beat the goblins under their foot. I have no pity for these people.
You know what we should do? We should let them go work for Baldur's Gate. There's nothing worse than working for Baldur's Gate University.
Sounds like the
Just
best
look
thing
at
to
them
do is banishment.
But where are you
Look
gonna
at you and
banish
be
them
like,
to?
Oh, Foster, you're
"We don't want
muted.
this."
I think
I'm
banishing them.
messing around with my sensitivity settings so you guys don't
Okay.
pick up every little thing.
I
What we
mean,
should do is we should give the axe beaks a break and make them pull us on a sled.
but they're so wiry and skinny.
Exactly, that would be
Nothing to pull us
hilarious.
Yeah, but we won't get anywhere fast, and that's kind of defeats the purpose.
You know, you
Oh, I
really,
don't
really
know.
need another mouth to feed.
I'm gonna ask them, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to die or do you want to do something else?
She says, I don't want to die. The other two nod.
Well,
Yeah, but
why
we gotta do
should
something
we?
here.
Hey, we got that one fucking place, don't we? Don't we still have the place where we could go back to and live? Let's send them there, and they can do experiments and build shit for us.
Fuck that.
Yeah, and you look at this gun, and I hold up one of them. This is literal dog shit.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Like,
because
this
they
is
have like
terrible.
Can we
work.
trust them though?
And yeah,
You
can you really
trust
trust somebody
anybody?
who's eating other creatures?
Well, let
You're
them
no
try
better
to
than
eat
ghouls.
some of the. Let them try to eat some of
Oh,
the
yeah.
dwarves that are surrounding them.
I forgot that they were straight up eating goblins. Yeah, fuck that.
Nope.
Yeah,
No, they need to.
I say death.
Okay,
They need to
hold on.
repent.
Hold on. How about we just, send them back with somebody chained up to Baldur's Gate University. That way they can have some live specimens of people who are cannibals that have the prion disease, and we can get some crazy money for these guys because they'll have live specimens that they can go and work on for years to come.
What are you talking, vivisection? That's grim even for us.
Then we have to feed them and keep them alive.
No, we send them literally to
Well,
Baldur's
No,
Gate.
this
they are
is-
cannibals. We
trial.
don't necessarily have to keep them alive or feed them. They kind of take care of that themselves.
I
If
guess
we can,
survival of the fittest. They can decide who lives. We're only feeding one of them.
if we
Yeah,
can
that's true.
convince the goblins to banish them, that might be the best we can do. And then they can beg forgiveness in this
Well,
harsh
you-
environment.
I'm just gonna be seriously. You guys are sending the goblins to their new home, so I don't think they really care one way or another. They got a new town built just for them.
That's true, but they have to make these three have to make it right in the eyes of our gods. In an inhospitable place such as Icewind Dale,
My god's already cool with them, so I wouldn't worry about
not
it.
your god.
Wait, how
I'm
many are
talking
there?
about the
God.
gnomish
There are only
gods.
Okay.
3?
In
My God
particular,
is-
you're gonna
is
have
the
to.
only god.
You
Yeah,
guys
well, I'm
there's
just
only
gonna
3
go
of them,
chat and
like-
talk to these three and be like, "You're going to have to put your lives on Bavarian Wild Wanderer, you fools."
Says he can't reach us here.
Sure
He
you
doesn't
can.
hear us. He doesn't see us.
Can I ask them?
Oh,
They're all
then you're
supposed
really
to be supposedly pretty smart, right?
Supposedly.
Yeah. So maybe one of them could be one of my assistants, because I don't have an assistant.
Yeah, I
But
don't mind
under-
having one carry my stuff for me. Be like a pet.
taking slaves now.
Well,
What's
to be
up,
honest,
dude?
I kind of just have people like hang out with me. Like I got Shrub Buddy,
What's up?
Troublesworth, you know.
Yeah, but
Then I
Tribblesworth is,
got
like cool hangout.
Yeah,
This would be
these ones
like
are
yeah, that's
cannibals.
true.
slaves hanging out.
Well, like
Right.
just because
Kinda
like he's a
vibe.
there's been stories of cannibals that turned out pretty cool. You guys ever read that one where it was like a sailor and his buddy was a cannibal? He's pretty all right.
Yeah, Lord of the Flies.
No, I must have missed that
Isn't
one. Nobody ate anyone in Lord of the Flies. they did
killed
murder poor
Piggy.
Piggy though.
Yeah, but that's because
That
he thought
was
he was
sad.
big. What? No, what book is it where there's a cannibal?
There's lots of books like.
You talking about that comic in Watchmen?
No, it's is it? It might even be.
You know what it is? It's a Harlequin romance. You're probably thinking of, and we haven't read it.
No, what is? It's I think it's a famous book. Oh my God, what is it?
Fan fiction.
It was written by Decker. That's all we know.
Yeah, sorry, brother. Don't know.
What's? I know it's the one where they kill that whale. Oh my
Oh,
God,
Moby
what's the
Dick?
name?
Moby Dick?
Yeah,
Moby
I
Dick
think
doesn't
Moby
have
Dick. I think there's a
cannibals,
guy
does
in
it?
there that's a cannibal,
Oh.
and he's like a bro that works on the ship.
That sounds like something
Tec-
from a racist
technically-
bygone era.
Technically, in Russia, they had the. I can't remember where it was in Russia, but they had the pretty much the cannibal market before they shut it all down, where you could go get human flesh from slaves.
Well, I don't want to do that here.
Yeah, they do.
Gonna look at
Queequeg.
Mushrooms.
Queequeg from Moby
Gonna-
Dick. He is a cannibal.
Today
Gonna
on Magic
spin the-
Mushrooms, Mead, torture and
He's a,
cannibalism.
he was a harpooner that was a cannibal, and it was a name like Queequeg. Like imagine having one of these guys by your side. Like, I'm just saying, like I got like 3 feet on him, and I'm like built like a tank. Like if they could try and take a
Alright.
bite out of me with their little lady shark teeth if they want, but it ain't gonna happen.
Well, I'll look at the three of them.
I
and I'll
look
be
at them, I'm like,
well, I
I
guess
could
we've
eat
only got
you
room for
in
2
one
of you. And then I'll pull my gun out and spin the barrel on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about they decide who dies? Yeah, we only can take 2, but you guys have to decide which one of you dies.
I toss
That's
them
your
3
deal.
crossbow bows. Fight.
Oh my god, are we gonna like tie them up and give each one of them a knife?
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
We're
dun,
gonna have to tie
dun,
them
dun,
up.
It's
dun.
like 3 monkeys, 3 monkeys with knives fighting, betting on it.
Is that what you plan to do?
Yes.
No, we're
that's
just gonna
my
get rid of
vote.
them?
Or
No.
Russian roulette, or what?
We shouldn't give them knives.
I think we should just, and as I'd like to go over there and just unhook them and let them run free.
I'll say, you best pray to Bavarian Wild Wanderer, you have no hope.
I don't know.
Alright.
I'm not saying I like having slaves. I just like being waited upon for
So
free.
Letting them free? Killing them?
No, I'll give them the opportunity if one of them wants to come with us, they can. But we
Yeah.
only have room for 1, and here's 3 crossbow bolts. I'm not giving them actual weapons. These are sharp enough. You can fight.
Brutal.
Okay.
You could just leave. Chud, just let him go. So.
Yeah, they might actually just be running away.
Well, I guess
they will try to run away.
And I will say, be free, little ones. Praise, blah, 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 blah.
The dual poop?
The doodle poop. My God. The only God. She will forgive you.
I've got
He,
3
she, whichever you
D6s
want.
here. On each one of these is one of the 3. And on a 1 or a 6, they get killed by a goblin as they're trying to run.
oof.
And okay, that was the middle one. So Horston Brasstrick gets shot by a goblin arrow as he's trying to run. The other 2 get away.
Oh, the other 2 get away.
He got
Awesome.
shot.
We should try some of their flesh.
Well,
Start
that's
running
that's
off
part
down
for
the
university.
start running off down the mountain.
I don't know. I just feel like because we have our own little camp, right? I'm like, we could have just had slave labor to build up the walls. We could have made a fortress.
Right? But it's
We
all
have
right
a-
now. Anywho,
Technically, you do have a fortress.
yeah, do you guys want to try
Yeah,
some
but it
of
Well,
this
needs
not a
gnome
fortress,
flesh?
but a small fort.
You guys want to
Isn't
try
it,
some
like-
of this gnome flesh?
Not destroyed, but it's pretty
No
damaged, isn't
flesh.
it?
No, thank you.
It's
Yeah, this might be
decayed.
pretty good.
Did you see
Yeah.
what happened to their brains? Which
Oh no, I'm not
actually,
eating it. I was just
Yeah.
gonna send it back to the university.
that
Why
may
don't
or
we
may
just
not
get a
happen
couple
to
goblins
Chud,
to go
though,
there as our
actually.
workforce? I'll pay them, and they can just like start build up the walls again,
Imagine
build us
the,
little huts, and houses.
Why
The
not?
the
Just do it. Pay
Quintellans
some,
don't
tell
really-
them where it is.
nothing probably happens
Yeah.
to them when they eat flesh.
I'm gonna go talk to the goblins. I'm gonna be like, hey, do any of you guys want to just not go to where you're going and want work? Preferably ones that could actually lift some work and stuff, do some things.
Yeah, you can keep the strong, sturdy ones.
Give
Like, I got
me,
work.
Do a highs or lows. Find out if any of them want to work.
Yeah.
Why don't you offer them a wage?
Yeah, I'll pay them.
Pay them 1 gold a day.
Well, tell them.
Oh,
That
that's
is
one gold a day.
expensive.
Whoa,
One
whoa.
gold a day.
Ooh.
I have
What,
one
you
gold
made
for
of money?
one baby.
You got lots of money.
We'll discuss wages later.
Wait,
I'm just
what do we
wondering
do
if
with all
anyone
that?
would work.
It must take us forever to keep casting Tensor's floating disk every hour to bring all that gold back.
Yeah, you are doing a lot of Tensor's floating
Well,
disk
no,
there.
we don't even need to do that. Remember, we just basically stuffed it into 2 chests, and between like the 3 of us, we can lift it. Because I have 19 strength, Foster has 18 strength.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You got
Yeah,
19
we just-
strength only for a little while longer.
I have 19 strength.
I have it for. I'm pretty sure the duration of the
9
week,
more
right?
days.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're alright.
Am I, what? Am I affected by that? I think I just have 19 strength just because.
You've
you
got
have it just
19 because of
naturally.
your Gauntlets of Ogre Power that you paid for.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
I know I
I'm
hate
just
bringing this
jacked.
up, but didn't we have a few people go unconscious last fight?
oh, yeah.
Oh, do I
Uh,
get some scars? Or does anybody
Yeah.
get scars?
Hit me up with the D10. I was looking at that, but I didn't want to interrupt.
Wait, did I go unconscious?
You
Yeah.
did.
Somebody else might lose some
Did you
toes.
guys use my relentless endurance?
You
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
So
you're
going
actually okay.
unconscious, or was I
Yeah.
still
You would be
conscious?
I think it's
fine.
just Chud.
Yeah.
Just Chud?
I
No,
get
it was
some
me
more
too.
fucking more scars. Sexy
You got messed up
scars.
bad.
Me, Chud? Chud always gets
Yeah.
messed up.
That man, that were shark, Jesus, that was brutal.
They love the taste of whatever I am.
Hell.
It's probably eaten Kutones before, actually.
Where is our fortress? What city is it by again?
It is north of Caerconnig.
7. My head.
Okay.
I got bonked.
Exchanges, coinage.
So do I get to roll a d10 then? And get some new
Um,
cool shit?
It is. Sorry, give me a. Okay, so first I'm going to give Severin an idea of how much he would be needing to pay. 1 silver buys 1 laborer's work for half a day.
So 2 silver a day per guy.
For goblins?
For an unskilled laborer.
And you want
Yeah,
some
but they're like
skilled
half
labor.
the size. So
Well, I
it's
see-
like half the price.
Well, I guess you could union
You guys
bust them
are
if you
so
want,
cheap.
Foster.
It's like, holy crap. Just pay the guys. Pay them a proper wage, and they'll do a good job for you. You pay
Wait,
somebody a shit
Did
wage.
you say a
they're gonna
silver or
do a
half a
shit.
silver? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Half
One
a
silver
day?
is half a day.
So yeah, 2 silvers.
Well,
a day.
nothing stopping you, Chad, from hiring them out. You can steal
never
them from
Done.
Center.
I will hire.
So it's 2
Uh,
silver a day.
How much?
How
would
many
be one
silver
gold?
is in a gold?
100,
10.
right? 10? Okay. Shit. So 3.
So it's 1 gold for basically a week.
We've got a
Work.
decent amount of money.
Yeah, we don't
And
pay
they
them on the
just-
weekends.
Yeah,
Also-
that's their
Well,
own
to be
time.
honest, I have enough gold. I could pay them for a long time.
It's also a 10-day week.
I have enough gold
Yeah.
too, but I'm not about.
Oh, so then it'd be 2 gold at 10
Uh,
day then.
Are we gonna wait to
Yeah.
divvy up the gold that we got until
I-
we can
Yeah,
we can
pretty
get
much.
bills for it, or what?
I already did. I already put it in the Discord.
Oh, I missed
Basically, as you guys were tenderizing the gnomes and interrogating, I was just sitting there like
You're counting gold.
counting it
Counting
out
that.
with my trunk.
that. Where?
One for you, one for
Where'd you
me.
put that in? General?
Uh,
Oh, I
I
see
think
it.
it's downtime.
Yeah.
Anyway, I will
Alright.
pitch in for these guys for a decent wage.
How much?
So
weight
it's
is
like it's
that?
like 4
wait,
gold a month then.
A livable
Or no,
wage.
yeah.
How
6
much is
gold
the
a
coin
month
weigh again?
per dude. I'm
0.1
guessing.
0.1 pounds.
Right?
Something like
I will.
that.
I will
That's
pay
4
for
days
one
worth.
guy per month.
Okay.
I mean, nothing
6
for these
gold a
guys.
month for 1 dude.
Yep.
Times
I'm
that by
willing to do
12.
that, no problem.
Yeah, that's like 72 gold, man, for a year. Of them
That's
working
nothing.
every single day.
We
That's pretty
make
good.
A shit ton of money.
Yeah, man, I'm sitting on like 4,000 gold, so
Holy shit! I've got
3,000.
I've got-
Sorry.
I've got like $4, but I will take it anyway because
400.
I am a nice guy and I will help out as much as I can, so that they can take it back to their fancy kids and all that shit.
I'm gonna write that in my notes though. 2 silver a day. Is it like half a day, as in like literally only like?
That's 4 hours of work, half a day.
Yeah, is it like done by that, or is
Yeah.
half a day like basically okay?
You know what? They shouldn't be there forever, right? Maybe a couple years, and then you can get that thing for looking mint.
Okay. 2 day labor.
to the wrong page.
Can I just pay him up front? So how much was it for?
I wouldn't pay him up front.
I'm
wouldn't-
paying
doesn't
my
sound
guy
too
up front
bad.
for 2 months up front.
Okay,
3
so
months of work. What is that again? That's like 8, 10 gold, 15 gold.
Well, like
so
This is 2 for every 10 days.
2 silver a day times 5. It's 2 gold per week. That's what
So
we
how
said.
much is that for a month?
so since it's 10
There's-
days, it'd be 3, so it'd be 6 gold a month.
So
And then
there
six-
are
and then-
3 weeks per month.
And there's 12 months in a year, so it's 72 gold for a year.
Well, I just paid them for 3 months. One guy for 3 months. That's what I can afford.
So
I might send them with a little bit because I want them to buy materials and set stuff up for us while we're gone.
Man,
Not a
how
bad
long is-
idea, right?
Because like in the
I
end,
paid
it's
for one guy.
Okay.
$1.
According to D&D coin calculator, that's 28.1 pounds of coin.
That we just
Oh,
sat
each
with them.
person.
So I'm just gonna put that into my bag of holding.
Oh, for when we got the stuff.
Until I can change it with somebody, with like a moneylender.
Don't know why D&D Beyond app is not jumping to the correct page. It's just going to enter combat options.
so. What did we say again? How much was it for a month?
6.
Again, 6 gold.
Yep.
Okay, so for your injuries there, Chud, how many did you get?
I can't remember. Do you guys remember how many times I got knocked down?
I'm pretty sure I only got knocked down once because I only cast.
Yeah, only
Spirits
once.
dying once.
Yeah.
That's 1d10 again?
So that's D20.
1d20, okay. Come on, 20. 16.
16. You
One of your
get a
testicles is gone.
Festering Wound.
Uh-oh.
So hit point maximum is reduced by 1 every 24 hours that the wound persists. Heals if you receive magical healing, which you actually did. Lilith cast the
Healing
spirit, so you don't have to
I can
worry
also
about
just
that.
heal you right now too.
It's
I
the
get a
same
star
thing that
from it,
happened last time.
Can I get a star?
If you
Can I go
want to
highs
have
or
a
lows
scar,
for a
you
star?
can.
Yeah. Highs or lows, yeah?
Oh, we
Is
gotta roll
there
hit
a-
points too. I forgot.
Is there a different table?
We haven't leveled up.
Yeah.
Oh, I already leveled up.
Alright.
I did too. I just lowered my health down.
I just
Chill.
it just because I only have one con, so I just got +1 to my hit points. So I gotta roll that.
So what was just asked?
I was just gonna say, was
Where
there
can
a
I get
different table that you weren't rolling on for wounds? Because the one in the extended players rules is only a D10.
Yeah, I'm using the DM's guide one.
Okay.
So, is there any goblins? Like, you know what? I'd even take goblin family. Like, it doesn't
So-
matter to me.
That.
So I'll be paying them a wage, and I'll just tell them I'll give them money to get set up.
Give
Basically,
me
by like,
a persuasion check with advantage.
You're like sponsoring a family.
yeah,
That's pretty
yeah,
awesome.
I am.
It's like Sarah McLaughlin here.
Oh wow! Even with
Oh.
advantage, I fucking bombed 8.
8.
Promise of the new housing.
You look like a real
So, yeah, the
creeper.
promise of
So-
the new housing
so-
is too great.
How much, can I try that?
They
too?
have
How
to
much
build
is
their
it
own
for a
house.
family?
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I'll give you work,
Chud,
and then like
Chud,
you'll have.
you can do the same because you were also trying to grab a few of them.
That
And
makes
that
me
was with-
sad. I was really looking.
That's with persuasion, right?
Yeah,
Or with advantage?
with advantage.
Okay,
because
tw-
you're offering
21
money.
with
21.
21 with
You
advantage.
you find the right one. Are you going for a family like Severin was, or are you just going
Yes.
for one person? Okay.
No, I'm totally gonna go for a family. That's an awesome idea.
So you
Already
find
got rid
the
of
right
12
family.
gold.
Severin was just talking to the wrong family.
weren't
Let's
interested.
see.
That's too bad. Whatever.
Of the families, we've got.
And can I try to persuade them to ask a different family for my friend over here?
5,
So that they can have two
6,
families?
8, 9.
Ooh, that's a lot of goblins.
First, give me a D10 and re-roll any 10s.
9.
9. Okay. So you get Grub Guts and her husband Bone Gut.
You have a wink to Bone
The
Gut.
gut families.
I'm gonna be
The
like,
Guts
that's
family.
pretty interesting. Yeah.
Their
The
kids.
Guts.
They've got 2 kids, Krurarg and Klonkurg.
High fives to everybody and thumbs up.
All right.
For just
much-
6 gold a month, you too could
It's
sponsor
like-
a family.
And
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah. So
And the arms
it would be I would say
Well,
with
well, go-
disadvantage to
Try to get a different
convince
family?
one for Severin because Severin had already failed his.
Alright, let's see what happens.
I just asked them. They're just like, sorry, we just don't really feel like, it's a great opportunity, but like, we want to stay with our extended family. I'm like, I get it, man.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Like,
I did
just
the
at the
wrong
right
one.
time, at the right opportunity.
I did a
You know.
performance check instead of a persuasion, but they're both +4, so
Both
it'd be a
+4?
15
Okay.
with my
So,
disadvantage.
Yeah, that is enough. Severin, give me
Okay.
a D8.
A D8.
They're just wary about it because you guys are traveling with a gnome.
Yeah.
It's just the wrong
I don't know.
time.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's the right opportunity. It's
I
just the
rolled a
wrong
4.
time.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get one of the second largest families 1, 2, 3, 4. That is
'Cause they can smell money. That's why.
Jirdu.
Oh wow. Okay, just give me a second. I want to write their names down, or you can send to me if you guys too.
I can't believe they actually have names.
Yeah, I gave a name to every single goblin there.
Just like you knew.
Yeah, I know you guys. So it's Jirdu. Her husband, you actually know,
You beat the shit out of him.
is Nut.
Nut.
G-N-U-T. Gnut.
Nut.
Who you
G-Unit.
Thank you,
Uh,
and good night.
you met way back when, along with Bear Belch.
Yeah, he's one of the ones that we.
Foreman.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
have them listed in my
Oh, the
owl
Cartographer.
eyes right now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cartographer.
Perfect.
And then their 5 children: Clag, Bark,
Bark, bark, bark, bark, bark.
Zrevog, Hruzor,
Cruiser?
Hruzor, Hruzor.
I'm just gonna butcher Uzar. I'm just guessing right now. I'm just putting all
Alright.
their names in.
And
Making up my own
Tugonk.
It's
And
more
what, sorry?
goblin, yes.
Tugonk.
Tagon.
It's the true
Okay.
goblin spelling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I saved them all. They're all probably not even close. But anyway, I'm like, okay, so this is the deal, you guys. We have this little fort here. You're gonna have to build your own accommodations. I'll give you guys the money to get started. Plus, I'll give you 3 months worth of pay up front.
Okay.
Because when you go there should
Look at this
be a
guy.
little dude named. Oh my god, what's my dude's name?
You're like the best boss ever.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to pay your moving expenses and
Yeah.
advance salary.
I'm gonna go over to you too, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I don't quite have enough money to cover all that, but I can give 12 gold."
Wait, you just got
Like,
368
you just
though.
got 368 gold.
I don't have enough.
What's
I'm
my
not
little
talking
blue
to you
dude's
guys,
name
I'm
again?
talking to Seven.
Oh, okay. Pulling at his heartstrings.
I am.
What?
I'm
You
saying
should have
I
got
don't-
like 300 some gold, man.
Yeah, but look at me. You guys are rich already. I gotta buy some nice clothes.
But you don't need that
Persuasion.
much.
Come on. I got a 12
You
persuasion.
can't persuade another player. You have to use your words to persuade another player.
Okay.
All right,
I'm
how
gonna-
about how?
Persuasion.
I'm gonna start putting my finger up and down your chest, and I'm gonna say, "Is there anything else I can do?" to
I just slapped your
persuade
hand. I'm
you?"
just like,
Drilling it in his chest hair, right?
Yeah, Your mithril male.
he's like really short, so he like goes and grabs like a box, just like to
If you-
drag it over. He's like, ugh, ugh. You just
Be
come
more-
stand over here, and I'm like, I guess.
Could you kneel down, please? I need a little bit of help with some money. I'm not good with money.
No.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna go over to Golemov and I'm gonna try to pickpocket him.
Okay.
Okay.
Give
So
me sleight of
for
hand.
All right.
what's my wasn't it Zach like
19.
Z-A-K, my blue
That's
dude?
a good roll too.
I will give you that in a moment. Golemov, what's your
Okay.
passive perception?
15.
Yeah, he. I'm gonna look at your thing in one moment and take something that he gets.
I was looking more for gold. I wasn't gonna try to steal anything from him because specifically I'd just try to grab a handful of gold so I can pay for stuff.
Okay.
Maybe next time I'll
so-
set something up. I need to talk to you later about what I was doing on my days off too.
All right. Where is?
I'll probably
Rax?
text you about it.
Severin, your guy is Rax.
Rax, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rax and Bushelsworth. Bushelsworth
Okay,
the
so-
second.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk to him and say, okay, guys, I'm gonna send you to this place. There should be Rax should be there, right?
Yeah.
I think they're all there. They're probably sleeping in tents.
No, they would be inside. It's
Yeah, 'cause we
it's
got
an
an inside
actual like it's a stone.
Is it
It's
actually
like a
fortress?
small.
Yeah.
It's a small fort built into a rocky hill.
Oh, what the like? What am I thinking of? That I thought it was just like a courtyard thing that was like all destroyed, and then
No.
me
Oh,
and
you're
you were
thinking-
digging out the.
You're thinking of the old castle in Caerconnig. But there
Okay,
was
'cause
the
that's what I
fort
thought.
that you went to north of Caerconnig.
And then, like, this is where I have my shop too, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
you
so
bought
this
a
was a-
straw.
this place unclaimed? Are we the only ones there?
Yeah,
you
we
kicked
see.
out the
The goblins.
Goblins.
I'm pretty sure the
No,
others-
not goblins.
Duergar.
They were
Oh,
Duergar.
Duergar, sorry. These were
Yeah, we
Duergar.
Oh
kicked
yeah,
them
I
out
wasn't
by
there for that.
brutally murdering
Okay.
them all.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, I'm gonna basically order them to go there and tell them to go meet up with him, and then I'm gonna give them. How much gold should I give them? I'm gonna give them 100 gold.
Jesus.
Okay.
I'm sure my people aren't going to be very happy with that because they're going to give you.
Well, it's not
fucking
just
gold.
for them. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna pay you guys 3 months up front. I'm gonna give you money to give to Rax, and you guys are gonna follow. I'm gonna follow. He's gonna give you instructions and orders, and he's gonna be your liaison for work
Okay.
and all that stuff. And then, as I say that, I'm also gonna pull out.
Your wiener.
Hold up. Does anybody have any paper or parchment?
Wiener.
I don't think I have any.
You're paying them
Iggy
100 gold.
does.
You might as well pull out your wiener.
Yeah. Hey, do you have paper? Can I borrow a sheet of paper from you?
I actually have some. Yeah. You only want one?
Yeah, just need one.
All right.
All right, I take
Golemov
it.
and Chud. I already I took money from Golemov and added it to Chud.
All right. Sweet.
All right, so I cast illusory script on the piece of paper,
Okay.
and I put Rax as the only one that can read it.
Okay.
And so I told them I gave these goblins 100 gold. You're to pay them for 3 months up front, so that's going to be 18 gold, and use the remaining amount to help them get both families get set up with accommodations and to help them build like homes and stuff, and basically put them to work cleaning up the fortress and to start doing structural repairs and stuff like that, or even if they have to set up like somewhere to store food, like all that stuff, basically to get it ready.
How
And
much
maybe
is-
even like hunt and stuff, like get them set up to basically start living there, and then
Okay.
they're basically just going to be laborers for us and to
How
use
much
them
is,
as they wish.
Sounds
How
good.
much do
And
the
I should-
assistants get paid, by the way?
Not a hell of a lot. I
They
don't
get
think
paid by the university.
Boy, they're
Yeah,
gonna get. They're gonna
the
be pissed
university
off
was
on these
paying
goblins.
1 silver per day.
1 silver per day. Jeez,
They're
and
gonna
these
be
goblins are making double
give
what
these
they're making.
fucking goblins 100 gold pieces.
Yeah.
How much
Well,
is 900 silver compared to gold? Is that like 90 gold?
Yeah.
90, yes.
Well, and then you know what I'll put in there? I'll be like, hey Rax, I know it's above your pay grade, so take 15 gold for your trouble. Is an
All right.
additional wage.
Sounds good.
I will give them 500 silver too. to get
500
that stuff
silver.
going.
Okay.
500
Yeah,
silver.
and I basically hand him this piece of paper, and I'm like, give this to Rax, he can read it, and he'll get you set up and tell you what to do.
Okay.
Man, these
And
are the
Rax is my
luckiest
homie.
little goblins
We
ever.
go back way far. He's been like my assistant since I started.
I'm gonna tell them
What's
my
up with
biggest thing too is that I want them to make like a really fancy ass room for me. You know, with
Okay.
like the bed, with the fucking poles, with the fucking silk sheets. I want like
Alright.
some big monster that apparently I killed, the head on the wall, stuff like that. Even if it's
Something like
a jackalope, it doesn't really matter.
Some
Okay.
naked goblins with like fans too, right?
Yeah.
I just
So
imagine
that way if
instead
it
of,
gets
like,
too
this-
hot or too cold.
I just imagine instead of the silk, it's seaweed.
Yeah, that'd be wicked. Seaweed, some shiny shells all over the walls and stuff.
What is
like
it
that.
from the dried stuff? Nori, from Japan, right? Sheets of nori.
Hey, so do I still have some of that seaweed that I took from when we got we
Yeah.
attacked that shark? I would like to send that back to the University of Baldur's Gate because I still have a feeling that it has something to do with lycanthropy.
Wait a
Like
minute,
Where-
wasn't Chud an assistant?
Yeah, lycanthropy. And I'd like them to check that out for me.
Wasn't
Okay.
Chud an assistant?
He was, yeah.
I am a
Technically,
professor now.
he still is.
I'm a professor. No, you don't know. You guys don't know that. As far as you know, I took over for.
he just
As-
disagrees randomly to the air.
I
I
mean-
was like, what are you talking
But
As
that's-
far as
Yeah,
Little
no,
that's
Patch
not unusual.
knows, as far as Little Patch is concerned, you're still an assistant, even though your professor has
He's
unfortunately
assisting
passed
us.
away.
I have
Well,
taken over.
Deckard
As
is
professor.
otherwise indisposed of.
Yeah.
Lil is still working on the problem, as far as I know.
I've been helping her quite a bit.
Just over Judd.
She's a quick study, unfortunately.
So,
But I will get to the bottom of this, and
okay.
that's it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
And I'll start talking to my shadow
Yeah.
again. Motherfuckers, I don't...
You goblins are making more than I do in real life.
Yeah. So,
Me
But you gotta remember, like, that's 3 months up front of regular pay for them. The rest of it is, portion of it goes to Rax have to put up with them, but also like put them to work, and the others is basically supplies and accommodations and food for them
yeah.
to get set up. Because basically, I paid their moving expenses to come work for me, and they're just gonna start doing shit for me.
They're getting unskilled
like-
pay, so they're basically getting minimum wage.
livable wage, which is actually a proper livable wage in
Yeah.
D&D, which is crazy.
It
Yeah,
is,
D&D probably has a livable wage, not minimum.
They do, yeah.
Isn't it weird how a fictional game has a livable wage? That's crazy.
Right? Where he can support his family, and he's the only guy working.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that just insane how that just
What is-
happens to work for some reason?
Why does that have to be a fictional concept?
Yeah.
Because this is Alberta.
Berta. Freedom, buddy.
Berta.
Freedom.
Bet the goblins don't pay 90% of their energy bill and distribution fees.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna get into that. That's fucking crazy and stupid.
Yeah, we can argue.
Revolution!
My favorite part is blaming Rachel Notley 4 years later when she's the one that introduced the
Cap.
all the caps for insurance and everything, so that way they couldn't do this to us.
Yeah.
And like the worst part is everyone acts like, oh, this is free market. I'm like, Epcor has a monopoly here on the utilities. They're like, no, they're not. There's other companies. I'm like, yeah, but who owns all of the utilities though? They pay.
Yeah.
They pay
Other
to
companies
Epcor.
are
Yeah,
resellers
they pay
from
to-
them.
Exactly.
Exactly. And I just don't understand how people that are like, oh, it's all free crime works. I'm like, no. The conservative government sold our utilities to them and
Yeah.
made them a monopoly, a privatized monopoly in our province, and everyone else buys from them to resell to us.
Yeah.
And
And-
so basically that's why they could charge that much, because they could charge whatever they want.
Exactly. And it used to go to taxes. That money used to
Yeah.
go to taxes, just like the carbon tax.
Yeah, and all the money, and it used to be owned by Alberta, so all the
Exactly.
utilities we paid into used to go right to Alberta. Now it goes to another company.
Exactly.
And these guys are always all about oil field. I'm like, you guys realize that none of the money that they make goes back into Alberta. All the only money we make off oil royalties and taxes comes from them,
Yeah.
right? So if we continue to lower it, it's not like we're going to get more money all of a sudden. No, they're spending it back in our economy. No, they're not. They're
Yeah.
taking our natural resources and taking somewhere else to get produced and sell it back to us. And now we keep
Exactly.
lowering the tax and royalties on it. And it makes no sense because that's the only way Alberta gets money from it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry, I can rant all day
Anyway.
about this.
Sure, we all did.
I'm totally with you guys, but let's keep our one viewer.
Yes. That's
Get
well,
too
technically
political.
3.
3, all right. Thanks for staying with us, guys.
Well,
Sorry
we
about my
rant
rant.
about Alberta. So the bunch of you all head off. You do bring those families with you at first. The kids are tiny. They're smaller than Iggy and Lilith. So they are on your Axebeak sleds at first, until you cross the first river way down here, and then
Oh, we gotta pick up those. We gotta pick up the black ice.
yes, which would be just past the river. That would be right about here-ish, since you passed right past it.
How far is our fortress from where we're at?
Super
Pretty
far.
Oh, very far. You are down
There-
here, leaving here, and it
Where?
is way up here, right in the middle of the screen there.
Oh dang!
They're spending a month trying to get to us. My way.
So they break off at the river and head east. So that would be east northeast. To get to, they're going as close to Dugan's Hole as they can manage.
Dugan's
They
Hole.
know that if they are too far south, they'll hit the red waters, and then they can just follow the shore up to.
Are they
Dugan's
gonna have
Hole.
enough supplies and stuff to get there? Like, I don't want to just have them like struggle to get there.
That'd be fun.
They do have some supplies, and it's easy enough for them to hunt. They know the area, so
I guess they live here, so they're
Exactly.
probably like, oh, okay. I'll ask them anyway if they need anything to get there,
Okay.
because I kind of feel bad making them travel. I'm like, do you guys need any help or anything to help you get there safer?
They say if you have extra rations, it wouldn't hurt. Less hunting.
All of my rations, I believe, were on our sled, so
Right. Okay.
I
We
probably
Do we even have extra rations?
we do on the main sled. I probably it's probably only
Actually, you know
took
what?
it
We
when
could
get
give them
from-
like almost all our rations, considering that we can make 3 meals a day with our pot that we took.
Yeah, but I don't think they're coming our way, so.
Yeah, they're splitting off.
I know,
You're
so we can give
following
them
the
a
red line. They're
shit ton
splitting
of.
way off.
Well, that's what I say. We can give them a shit ton of rations, and we just use the pot.
Well, we don't
Can I
have
buy rations at Caer Konig or whatever we were at? Is it an actual city or is that a goblin thing?
No, they can.
Track-a-lot.
They can buy them at the 4 towns that they'll be passing through to get there. And once they get to Dugan's Hole, they're gonna be on road, so they can travel way faster than off road over the snow.
Right. I'll give them 100 silver for travel expense.
Okay.
Jesus.
You're one
Like,
hell of a good
use that
boss.
to food and supplies if you need it.
All right. They thank you graciously.
Chud has gotten a great appreciation for you. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'll put in a good word for you at Baldur's Gate. See, maybe you can be like a boss of some of the assistants. I know those guys could definitely use one like you.
All right.
Wait, you talking about me?
Yeah. You actually seem to care about the people who are working for you, not like these other jackasses.
Yeah, I'm a pretty
As
shitty
I-
boss in comparison. My one worker lost
Oh.
his arm.
Yep.
Me and
You didn't
Rat
even
go
get-
way back.
You didn't even give him a day off. You sent him right off to go take shit to wherever the hell.
Actually, I didn't really tell him to do anything, did I? He just kind of.
He went
Good
to go
work.
do something.
He was going back anyway. I think he.
Simmons is just trying to chillin'.
Yeah, I think he brought Deckard's body up to the fort. That's what he was doing.
Oh, right. You do that, just ignore him.
Yeah, yeah, you do.
Me and Rat go way back though. He was like my first assistant when I got the job. I get
Yeah.
to like look back at it, like I go like have reminisce, like go back and all of a sudden we have like frozen mustaches like we're in the 70s. Anyway, I mean he's been my only assistant and me and him go way back, so
I'll think
helped him-
back to
I
being
helped
with
him-
Deckard. And then
I
a grimace
taught him how to be
across
really
my
good at
face.
not dying, so he's been doing really good at that lately. I got Shrub Buddy.
So, Iggy, when you guys get to that gulch, there are a pair of the golems that are still on the bridge. The other 2 you guys knocked off, and it's a deep crevasse, so it would be difficult to
those
get
ones are
down
gone.
there. So the 2 that are up there, give me 2 intelligence checks.
Alright, just gonna load.
Okay, good.
18 and 14.
Okay, so the 18 is high enough that you can find the right places on one of them that was kind of mangled a little more. Severin, give me an athletics check to help him out here.
Okay. 10.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna refresh my D&D Beyond because like I haven't rolled anything above 5s. Or no, I'll just wait.
Okay. So, even though Iggy can show you the exact places to get, you aren't able to break the black ice that makes it. Iggy, as you're looking at this and him struggling, you think that these were forged or perhaps even molded. So actually breaking it will be very, very difficult, if not impossible.
I have an ice pick. Would that help?
Yeah. Give me another athletics roll then.
I'm like, I'm like, oh yeah, I have an ice pick. Let me just try that puppy out. 17.
Okay. You do manage to get what I want to go with this. You do manage to get about 20 pounds worth.
Holy shit.
Perfect. All right.
And then
So what is this black ice? Is it just like a giant boulder?
these were some golems that you guys fought. I don't know if you remember the big black ice golems.
I missed 2 games.
Oh yeah, I guess. So they
really got a
were
list of them.
they were made of the same stuff that Golemov is collecting, also known as Chardolin.
Okay.
And it seems to be what we would call radioactive, but it's got it radiates heat in some circumstances and a very, very small amount of heat in other circumstances.
Weird.
I'm not so much collecting it anymore. It seems to be a lot more common than initially expected.
Yeah.
Did we send some to the university to get checked out yet?
Yes, we have.
That's where Golemov got his first bit.
Well,
Fair enough. Well, my area of expertise wasn't the black ice, right? Mine was basically, hey, could you go here and not die and tell us what happens? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And me and Rex would go and be like, oh, basically
okay.
Indiana Jones, but like
No,
really
You're
dumb.
the gym teacher, buddy.
You guys were kind of the bodyguards of anyone who did need to go and do like research as well.
Yep.
The
We were
gym
basically-
teacher. I love
we
it.
basically told go figure out what's up with this everlasting winter.
Yeah, basically that.
I got some
Black ice
got
is
some
a
law.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm not really researching anything. I'm just really good at not dying, guys.
Yeah.
You'd be like, the best way to dodge a ball, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Or
Yeah.
if you can dodge a dagger, if you're throwing it at people. But...
You can dodge a spell.
yeah, you can dodge this.
Looks like you didn't dodge that one.
So it takes you about 12 hours to get to Targos. So you're at about 8 p.m. And then it would be
On the ride
another.
over.
It would just be about 2 hours to get to Bryn Shander if you want to go same day.
Now, do we notice a buildup of soldiers or something heading somewhere?
I don't know. Skamos, what did you do?
Well, just on the way over, I wanted to talk to Iggy about the whistle missiles that he was creating for me, to see if those did get created or not.
I totally forgot about those. And I need the week or so.
We were torturing gnomes.
That's understandable. So I did use the spell Ascending.
Okay.
That I was provided, and here's what we came up with.
Well, I just had a random thought. I think I'm gonna turn our fortress into the school for people who don't want to die super good. So basically, I'm gonna set it up.
You're gonna look
I'm
at
gonna
it and
set
go
up
like, I need it. I need one that's not for ants. I need one that people can fit in.
Exactly. I'm gonna develop a
Okay.
school where I train people to be very good at not being dead. I think that's what I might do.
Perfect.
So I
love
literally will become a gym teacher.
Survival.
So I
Survival
was
of the fittest.
sending this to
Yep.
the sheriff at Bryn Shander,
This could be like a Witcher school.
That's awesome. I love it.
and I did this without saying it.
I'm a
I did
merman.
it.
So you do have to speak in order to do that, but it doesn't have to be loud. You just have to speak. It can be a whisper.
We would be
Alright.
taking a leak while we're on the road.
Well, I'm
Exactly.
I'm saying, warning, dangerous goblin party is approaching. They are infected, do not trust. All goblins are deadly. Kill them all, beware.
All right.
Oh my god.
Did you speak this out loud? Did we all hear that?
no,
I-
none of us heard
no.
that.
This is like he goes to take a dump. He's away from the party long enough to say 20 words.
25.
Wow, that seems more
25.
brutal than I thought. I hope we can still get paid.
All right.
Is he talking himself while he's taking a shit? I guess whatever you gotta do to pump yourself up.
Uh-oh, are we traveling with a bunch of goblins?
No,
No, we're not.
you guys
We're
are
in front
both,
of the goblins.
Are
we not?
You're even more than 4 times faster. No, you are about 4 or 5 times faster than them. So you get to Targos in about 12 hours. Another 2 hours to get to Bryn Shander, where it sounds like you guys are planning to spend your 10-day to level up. The goblins take about 3 days to get to Bryn Shander. So
Especially if they're hunting on the way.
exactly. So
Traveling in a large group.
basically, you've got another 2 days to wait before they show up.
I don't know if we're even waiting. I thought we were going to do stuff or whatever.
I don't
know that we were waiting for them.
I don't think we are. No.
But it does give us an opportunity to talk to the sheriff.
Yep.
It does.
And maybe a dragon guy for 2 of you.
How far is back to the what you want to call it? Back to Kirikonig? How many days travel is that? Is that like 2 days? 3 days?
Kirikonig, travel. So you're going to be going Bryn Shander to Caerdinival, which with your wagon is close to a day and a half. And then from there to Kirikonig is another 3.25 hours. So you're looking a little more than a day and a half to get there.
2 days worth of travel.
That's without
basically.
stopping.
Yeah, 2
That's
days
how
worth of
much.
Hey,
travel.
what did the sheriff say to Skamos?
He just said, "Thank you. Preparations are underway."
So
Wow, what's it like to do the most evil thing we've ever done in a D&D campaign?
Well, I don't feel anything. I'm fine.
That's true. He feels
I
nothing.
don't feel.
Feelings anymore.
So
I don't have feelings.
when you arrive at Bryn Shander, they are. It seems almost like military exercises. Lots of stuff going up on the walls. You see some ballistae up there and archers.
Do we find this unusual, or is
One
it
or
just
2
something?
spellcasters. It's completely different than the last time you were. The last couple times you went through.
Jesus, what are they getting ready for?
yeah,
You gonna ask them?
Yeah, I might. Like,
But
dang, you guys are getting real stacked up over here. What are you guys waiting for? What are you doing?
says, "Boss told us to get ready. Coming in a couple days. Gotta fight him off.
Fight what off?
Not sure yet.
Do you need our help to fight them off?
Any help is helpful."
I'm gonna be like, we heard the sheriff was looking for the heads of some goblins.
Yeah.
Where might we find him?
Our face is acceptable?
Says, "I don't know. You'd have to talk to him."
Hopefully faces are acceptable.
Says, "This time of night, you won't find him. He's going to be at home, of course. But he'll be up with what would normally be dawn at the town hall, probably fighting with the speaker."
Right. Well, I just shrug like, we'll go find him in the morning.
Okay. So you find
Go find
an inn, the same one that you used to go to, or that you were here before, and yeah, we can easily get into the next day.
I get really drunk in the corner looking kind of like a really gross monster.
Okay.
I'm kind of depressed about how I look right now, okay?
I'll buy you a
Is
drink.
this a permanent thing now? Are you gonna look always this gross, or?
He has no
As
idea.
far as I know.
Wait, what happened to you?
So I got the 4 blessings of the all 4 gods there. And well, the most disturbing one kind of gave me fins and gills basically. And like, yeah. So I have like webbed elephant hands right now, and it's really weird.
Oh, I know. I can notice you have gills, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you as Iggy you should try breathing in that ale and see what happens.
I'll get you right fucked up.
Can I breathe in the ale?
How would you even do that?
It is
Here, lay
like
down, I'll pour it
not
into your gill.
water, and it doesn't have oxygen in it. So
I guess you can
it's kind of
breathe it,
like
just-
holding your breath when you go in there. The gills literally close. They
Okay.
like open up and then notice, oh no, it's not water, and close back up.
I
So it's not like
No, it's
parachuting
gonna
or
have.
anything.
It's gotta have. It's water. The
I'm,
primary ingredient is water in ale and beer, so it has
So-
to have oxygen in it.
Chud is gonna. It's carbonated, but it's not
Yeah,
necessarily.
well,
oxygen.
carbon dioxide, basically,
Yeah.
you'll just basically be like suffocating. You'll just suffocate in
true.
the ale.
Exactly.
It'll probably
So
burn like a shit. Anyway,
Yeah.
Chud's gonna be watching this, and he's gonna go.
Let's see.
if
Wait,
you want to get
wait.
fucked up, I'd suggest rather than drinking it, try an enema. And I'm just
Now-
with my little thing of sherry that I have here.
Okay, thanks to Google and my search of "Is there oxygen in beer?" According to BrewingIndustryGuide.com, all beer has dissolved oxygen.
okay.
How
Can
much though?
fish survive in beer?
That's a real good question.
Because if you're thinking about what the saturation of oxygen is for the atmosphere to have us actually breathe, it's got to be what? It was 20% or 19 or
see.
16%. So it'd have to be anything before that. Because if it goes lower than that, then they just go unconscious, right?
All right,
Oh,
here
is
is
it-
Quora.com.
Okay.
Is that a good resource?
Yeah, it is.
Probably-
It's a science
probably-
website.
Okay.
Is it? I have no idea.
No.
No,
Uh,
no, it's not.
Apparently, it is split. I
So
don't know
this
if there's
is just
actually.
an opinion you're finding. You're finding
So-
an opinion website.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wait. BBC.com. Here we go.
Ooh,
Oh, that's even worse. So
The
that's basically
only
guys,
fish I've
frat
seen
party
in
guys.
beer are in like probably Futurama and Simpsons. So
Actually, apparently, the way that goldfish survive in ice-covered lakes is they turn lactic acid into their bodies into alcohol. But that doesn't say about them breathing it, though.
yeah, that's the same as frogs that like keeps them from freezing to death. So their blood becomes lower than the freezing temperature.
That's
So
pretty.
basically-
Apparently, it's split because somehow nobody has
drunk
put
all the time.
fish in a thing of beer.
I'm pretty sure lots of
I
people
just
have
feel
a
that
most of the
falls under
time is
animal cruelty, so
they
and also
drink
raised beer.
They drink it alive rather than waiting for it to die, right? It's usually the
I'm
thing.
assuming you just basically like the same sensation as basically you breathe drunk. You get drunk, but you're just
I
breathing.
think you'd get drunk like crazy, and you would
Yeah.
still have some breathing in it.
Oh yeah, I
because
guess
it's-
and
I
all
would
the
go
oxygen
with
that
that,
to your blood.
But it would
search your
also
bloodstream.
feel like getting like alcohol in
Like
your
br-
eyes.
Or in your lungs.
It would definitely probably burn, yeah.
Yeah, it burns.
Again, Chud is gonna sit there with his little sherry glass and kind of laugh to himself as you guys are doing this stupid stuff.
All right.
My fancy sherry glass that I bought.
Fascinating.
Okay. Next morning comes along. Just saying, Golemov and Skamos, you don't see your dragon friends as far as you know, assuming they always use the same humanoid forms.
Clothade around.
No.
Damn.
So, are we gonna go to Bryn Shander or what? Or are we already there?
We are.
You were already there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Are we spending the week here? Or are we gonna go somewhere else?
Did we end up talking to that sheriff to get our money? 'Cause I
That's
want
in the
my
morning.
money.
That's what
Alright.
we're going to do right now.
Let's go get him.
Money.
Money, money,
So who all
Amos,
is going?
this is where you're gonna have to start talking fast. All right, are we going
Alright.
to this? We're heading to the ship.
Is everyone
I don't
going?
think I need to
or-
go. I think you guys have this under control. Is there like a money changer where I can get rid of these coins?
Well, who
Yeah,
has the
there would
face
be a
to-
bank.
Is there a percentage charged for changing it into bills?
There. I'll just say no.
You should take 20%.
Okay.
Just guys.
Well, I guess we can just say it was built into it already. It's the easiest.
I'll go with you. How much money do you get out of this?
And then I'm going to convert it all into gold, basically.
Okay.
But
Paper
it's
money.
gonna be paper money on the
Well, gold.
Yeah.
I don't know, gold bills or
Gold
whatever you call them.
bills. Yeah.
I
And
took
then-
whoever had the faces, by the way. I took those faces with me.
Okay.
Well,
And
Are there
Then-
any like jewelers in Bryn Shander and the fancy so I can get all my fancy clothes and stuff?
The Emporium would have, even though I didn't put it in the document, the Emporium would have nice clothes and jewelry. Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to go to a fancy tailor one, and I want to go to a jeweler so I can put my fey crystal on a necklace or something.
Okay.
Maybe even
Right.
like a pinky ring all the time, but it'd be massive, so I could hold
Can
it
I
on.
buy you a top hat too? Like,
You can buy me whatever you want, but it's
Yeah,
got to
okay.
be made out of. What's the D&D version of like beaver fur?
beaver fur.
There would be beavers. Up here, you could probably
Trade
find snowy owlbear.
Snowy owlbear top hat. Yes.
how much is
Gamo said he's gonna buy me a snowy owlbear top hat with a monocle.
Okay.
Top hat, probably, let's say 25 gold plus snowy owlbear would probably double that, so 50 gold.
that?
Dang, that's a hat.
That's a fancy
That's
hat.
Done.
I will spend 100
Wait.
gold on a fancy ass. I don't know if it'll be a robe or like a pantsuit or whatever the hell you want to call it. Probably more of like a
Suit.
dress robe. A speed suit?
No, zoot suit.
Oh, actually, a speed suit sounds better. Like a really fancy speed suit.
What does the
With
speed
it-
suit even look like?
That's like, isn't that off of Futurama too? Isn't that like, what is that off of a speed suit? What do I remember that from?
A speed suit's like a running suit.
Well, no, isn't it like, you wear it like in a lab or something like that, or? Oh, it's off of the Venture Brothers. Don't they wear?
I don't know.
I got it.
I don't
never
know.
watched
I haven't seen
Venture
Venture Brothers in so long.
Let me look it up. Okay.
But I'm just saying,
Anyway,
you look like the mask.
Are you getting clothes that will keep you warm?
Oh yeah, but they're gonna be fucking badass.
So you're going to a tailor to
Yeah.
get them tailored
Custom.
to look like fancy,
Yeah, to
but
look
they're
like
still warm.
yeah, like on the
I
lower.
picture him from like Dumb and Dumber.
So I'm gonna
They
pick
get
up.
their
It could be, yeah.
So
Harry and Lloyd.
I'm gonna take Chud's hat before he leaves and gets a new one
Okay.
because he
Yeah,
had the chat.
speed suits like coveralls, pretty much.
For getting undressed quickly, is that what it is?
Well, it's pretty much it's coveralls. So like if you're working like I'm in a shop, I wear coveralls rather than the bib, right?
Yeah.
So it covers everything. So it'd be I won't get that because that'd be too funny. I'll just get something fancy. With my top hat. Fur covered.
Smoking!
Okay. So, to get it specially tailored to look nice, you are looking at the full 10 days, so you won't get it until the end of the 10 day.
That's okay.
You're looking at 30 gold.
Well, that's it. Would there be something where it can like put in like a little bit of, I don't know if it would have to be some armor underneath? Because what can I wear? Not much, right? Rope. Could I get it like a +1 or get something in there imbued in it, or would I have to take that to somebody else to get that done?
That would cost a lot to get it specially done.
I've got
Oh,
800
that's what
gold.
I
Would
got.
that be enough?
You've got how much?
800 gold.
No. To get someone to specially do it.
Alright, never mind. I'll take the fancy ass clothes for 30 gold.
Okay. So
We lost Dry Guy.
What's that?
We lost Ryan.
Yes. Yeah. He crashed. He'll be back.
Okay,
So
'cause I have questions.
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna ask him if he can make us turn our sled into a half track.
Oh, okay.
I think he's going to be busy on the 10 days, so we might actually... Can we find some, I guess, workmen, some masters, crafters in Brynshire?
Possibly.
Well, I could always just ask him and see what he thinks.
Yeah.
He's got lots of
'Cause,
stuff
like-
he's working on.
Yeah, there's
I
a
know.
shit ton. I do need that, my gem put into a ring or a necklace for me.
Yes.
So, however much that'll cost as well. Plus, I'm gonna text you something on what I want to get, and then you can tell me what the cost is.
Okay.
Get yourself a powdered wig.
Well, a fake mole, right?
Yes.
So,
Oh, no.
who all is going with Skamos, or is he going alone?
If I'm able to stop off at those places on the way there with him, without him leaving me, then yes.
No,
I'll keep
I'm
going.
sending you the money to go away from me. That 50
Okay.
bucks is
To get you away.
Here's 50 bucks for you just to go away.
Here, go get your hat. See ya.
I take the hat off of Chud's head and go with Skamos.
Okay.
Then
The
I will be
regular hat,
running
right?
my
I'm gonna-
fancy new hat.
No,
Yeah,
not
I'm-
your fancy new hat. Your old hat that you were wearing.
What old hat was I wearing?
There was a specific. I specifically was keeping track of it. There is a captain's hat with a red heel surrounding a golden trident symbol on
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was a badass one. So while he does that, I'll finish up my stuff, and I'm going to book it after them once I get my order in. So you'll
I
see
think
me
you could
running.
have, like, had a sailor
So-
suit on.
I could have had quite a fancy sailor suit. The speed sailor suit with the short pants. Stuff like that.
And it's striped.
If you want to find a tailor and jeweler, they're not in the same place. There is a market ward, but you got to find stuff, and it's not near the town hall. So if you want to find both of those, you're gonna lose them.
I'll lose them, but I already know where they're going anyway.
I guess that's true.
Yeah. So I'll probably just head there afterwards then. Because that's where I'd imagine they would
Just
be.
in time to miss everything.
He didn't miss much, to be honest.
I'll just
But
I'll be money changing and getting started on my. I got a whole bunch of things to do.
I'll
I'm
just
not
ask,
hung up.
when did I get my hat stolen? Was it when I went into the place to get the new fancy hat and stuff like that?
As you guys
Well, I
were
just-
splitting up, or when
Yeah,
Skamos
when did
gave
you-
the money.
Yeah, no, I just assumed that you were going to get rid of the hat. If you made any inclination that you were gonna try and like keep the hat with your outfit, yeah, sure, I would have left it
No,
with
no,
you.
but you didn't even ask me for the hat. You just
Well,
said-
because you were excited, acting all excited about getting a new hat, so I
Upgrade.
just took your old one.
Should we just roll highs and lows if I drop everything to run after them, or
Just
I'm going
does
to just
Chud
say
do
fuck
it?
it?
I
Let's
mean,
see, highs or lows. What do you guys? I'm gonna let you pick.
Are
Golem
you
off high or
gonna
low.
come after the hat or not? It doesn't.
Just pick high or low. High for coming after, low for not. High for coming after. Let's do it.
Alright.
Right on the mic. 10. So I'm not coming after you.
All
I'm
right.
gonna say that's a poor person's hat. I'm rich enough. Although I will tell you, as you're walking away, I'll say that hat looks good on you.
I'll just give him a trunk wave as we continue on to the city hall.
What is that one saying too? It was like
I'll like wave to you, be like, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Or
It's like, that's a
another
badass hat.
elephant's treasure.
Oh yeah, I'll say as you're going, it's like I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. Yeah, that's- and again, I'm trying on monocles as I'm in there.
Monocle on each eye.
Yeah, there we go.
Get one for each eye, yeah.
How much does a monocle cost? So I'll buy 2 of them.
I think they actually might have monocles.
Yeah.
A bi-monocle.
Let's say 5 gold.
Done.
And it
I'm
would be
gonna
the
buy-
same for the necklace to put the shard
just
on.
5, so we'll just do 15 gold.
Yeah.
I will wait around for that necklace for sure. 'Cause that's,
Okay, that they are able to do
okay.
right away.
Then I'll probably lose the full day then, just waiting for them on that one.
Okay.
Actually, monocles are 4 gold if you use the
There you go.
Aurora's catalog.
Perfect.
Here's the thing though, they're probably ripping me off because I'm just excited and
Oh, it's just
I'm a-
you're flaunting your money everywhere. You just have
Yeah.
bags of it.
Yeah,
You're just
yeah,
like, look at it.
You can
Well,
get a set of
basically,
spectacles for 8 gold.
I've got my pouch with gold right in front of my crotch, and it's all partially open, and I'm like fucking just jiggling it all the time as I'm going around. Fucking
You could get
28 pounds of fucking gold in my pants here, and I'm just.
You should get some custom glasses, like hipster glasses.
Well, that's why
No,
I'm
he's
getting
got-
2 monocles.
He's got 2 monocles.
You could get spectacles.
Yeah, but they
Oh,
gotta
he's
be
one
more
that's
expensive for
bi-monocle.
him because he doesn't have like a regular humanoid face.
That's true.
So I could.
You'd have
I
to
could
stretch
just-
those.
Maybe at the jewelers, I can get them to put a little piece of gold across it, so it ends up being like spectacles. My 2
Do you even have a
monocles.
nose?
Not really.
Would they be like those sports goggle glasses where they like tie around your head?
It would be. I got sports monocles. How about that, right? It's tied around the back. That would actually be pretty. Okay, I will take sports monocles. Yeah.
Okay.
With the built-in, it's gonna have a little thing that clips down, so that when I'm reading, it's like my nearsightedness, so I can clip down, so I can read better.
Okay. I'll double the price of that then, so 8 gold
Okay,
for
I'll-
each one.
God damn. 15 gold.
He's just being a PIMP.
Oh fuck yeah, buddy. And I walk with a limp now, and that's not just because I got almost my leg got ripped off. All there's gold in my pocket.
All right, so Skamos and Golemov.
Wait, I just have to make sure. So you basically have a fanny pouch on then, right? He's saying the money in front of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
We're with the sheriff, correct?
So you get to the town hall, and right there in the front is you see the sheriff, a dark man, bald with a graying beard, and you see the speaker, a younger woman with long dark hair. They are shouting at each other.
All right, I'm gonna approach. It seems just like my specialty.
Okay.
I will
What are
follow
they shouting about? I'm gonna listen.
neutrally,
To them. Shout for a sec.
not menacing.
Give it to her.
They are shouting about the goblins. She
Okay.
doesn't think it's right to kill them. He is racist and thinking they're just goblins. Fucking kill them all.
Okay, well, I will play on his goblin racist suit here and tell him he's right. They actually have explosives, and you should probably go and meet them outside of town so that they don't take out your walls.
If you look at him, I'm gonna just look at Skamos and be like, they're mostly children. What are you talking about?
They're goblin terrorists. No.
No. You didn't see what I saw.
I saw a lot of them. We killed
Did
the
you see the
dangerous
ones
ones.
with the explosives?
No, we killed the dangerous ones. We killed the ones with the explosives. Don't you remember?
I-
That was
no,
the
I
whole
was
point
there.
of us being there. And then I'll like give them the faces.
Okay. Do you give
Yeah,
them the
th-
faces?
These are the faces. I hand over the faces, but there's still dangerous ones coming.
Okay. with Golemov saying that there are children, that riles up the speaker. With Skamo saying they're dangerous and they have weapons, that riles up the sheriff, and they start ignoring you, don't even touch the faces, and start yelling at each other again.
Perfect.
I just we don't need to kill the children. Didn't we kill the dangerous ones?
No, they're still out there. Iggy told me. He said they're dangerous.
I thought we killed the gnomes that were making them dangerous.
No. They're dangerous. This is why they're set up for a military invasion here.
I mean, they didn't kill us. They kind of just left. And didn't we pay 2 of their families to go and work at our hotel?
Yeah, those ones aren't dangerous. That's why we trust them.
Yeah, but they're all part of the...
You're making a lot of assumptions here, Golemov.
I'm not making a lot of assumptions here. I'm just just because we trusted some of them, I know we don't need to trust all of them, but didn't you say there was housing for them here?
No lie.
Man, it's kind of dark, bud.
They're goblins.
Yeah, but we killed the dangerous ones.
No, you are making again an assumption here. The dangerous ones are still on their way, with explosives.
Are you telling me they're gonna blockade the city?
That's what I'm saying. And I'm hoping I'm saying this loud enough that I can make sure that the speaker and the sheriff can hear this.
Oh, they can hear.
Okay, good.
Every time Golemov makes a point about, well, they're children, we killed the dangerous ones. The speaker's like, you see, they killed the dangerous ones. The rest are just civilians. And every time
I'm just gonna turn back to them. I'm just gonna be like, hold on. I don't actually care. I just want my reward. So if I claim that I killed the dangerous ones, can you just pay me some gold so I can go away?
Southwell.
See, this is his real reasoning here. He's just trying to get paid. He doesn't care about your safety. I truly care about your safety. Telling you about the dangerous ones that are still coming.
Alright. The sheriff looks at the faces and says, why are they tanned?
They were being worn by gnomes, and for some reason the gnomes were using the goblins to terrorize the 10 towns. That's about all I figured out. There was some other kind of personal feud with one of these guys in our group, and it was a weird thing, and I didn't really pay attention to. I'm gonna be honest with you.
He takes one of the masks and kind of turns it over and takes a sniff, and he says, "This is old. It's really old."
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Just a little, yeah. I don't remember speaking to you before, but there was a bounty on them, yes.
Friend of a friend told us about the bounty.
We're bounty hunters, you could say.
We're actually from the university. We were seeking knowledge and stumbled across this job. We figured that there was some information that we were after and thought that these folks could help us, and took care of a problem along the way. We're problem solvers.
Problem solvers, bounty hunters, all the same. I mean, also, you know, professors, among other words.
True.
So,
Seekers of trial.
the sheriff says, which one of these was the chief.
One with the half-crushed face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Which one?
The one that kind of looks smushed. I don't remember the name, but I had it somewhere.
So the chief was going by Yarb Gnock. And so you do have the one that was crushed, and it does have a tear in it near the top where it was crushed.
Now Yarb not the crush.
Yarb knob.
Okay. He holds it out and looks at it and says, "This was the only one that the bounty was out on."
Worse for me. How much was it?
He gestures to reception and says, "Let them know it's 300 gold."
Damn.
Nice. And I'm just gonna walk away to collect the gold.
And he says to Skamos, "Thank you for warning us about these dangerous goblins, and I hope that I can convince the speaker to see the correct, to see the light, and will stop them from harming us. You say some of them have explosives. We should meet them outside."
Should meet them far away from town and prying eyes.
I see.
Slash walls that could be exploded, mostly importantly.
Says how far out are they and where are they coming? What direction are they coming from?
I give them the last known location and direction of them.
So southeast.
How long it would be. They were about, 2 days at this point?
Yeah, about 2 days now.
Yeah, 2 days southeast.
Okay. He says, "I'll set up a couple camps to keep an eye out." And the speaker, pokes him in the chest and says, "Like hell you will. We gotta protect our own." And they get back to arguing. You're not sure if it's going to happen, but it may. And so Chud, you get your stuff. Severin,
Would I be able to, as I'm walking around too, go to one of the almost flea market-ish type places to get myself a walking stick, fancy one, maybe one that I can get for fairly cheap that might be beneficial in some way.
What you should have done is get your gem and plant it on the top of your walking stick.
I thought about that afterwards, but anyway, right now I'll always have that, be wearing that thing. My walking stick might eventually, you never know. You drop walking sticks when you run.
That's fair. Unless it's your weapon, it's your beating stick.
You should get a sword cane.
A
Yeah.
sword thing, that'd be fancy.
yeah, but he won't be
so Ryan-
proficient in it.
I have a question for you.
Cane wand.
Could Iggy create a half track out of our sled? Would that be a possibility? Powered by steam.
Well, it'd be more powered by magic, because that's what I do, but I already got a lot on my plate.
Yeah, that's what we think. We could try to find
I just dreamed of this thing
I'm making
today.
it-
I was just like, I could have a sick ballista on top, and then we can make it a half track, and we just roll around the countryside.
Well,
I've already-
even just having, what's his name, Elliot, hauling that thing with the ballista on top, that would be terrifying.
Would
He
on
has-
my
would be.
way, would I be able to
Make it like
ask
one of
about
those
some
cool
master
little
workers?
German battle tanks.
So
Since I'm shopping anyway, would I be able to ask around about any master craftsmen?
they can point you to. They say we don't have any master craftsmen, just the.
Do you have any pretty decent
Shitty-
craftsmen?
Well, we've got a terrible blacksmith. That's
East
what you're looking
Haven.
for.
East Haven's better, right?
Yeah.
So
When it comes to that sort of thing, East Haven's better. Chud, you can find a quarterstaff for 2 silver.
Yeah, but I want one that's kind of funky, you know? Like, they'd be
Yeah,
like, oh,
you can-
I found this one,
we
and this
will-
looked like it was from some weird dude.
We will call it a quarterstaff, so you can put
Okay.
it in your inventory as a quarterstaff, but it can look like whatever you want.
Okay.
It's just that the staff arcane focus is 5 gold.
That's fine.
And that's fine? Okay.
Yeah.
But you're still using, you decided to use the component pouch rather than a staff?
Yeah, I'll still keep my component pouch. I think the staff is just going to be more for
Walking
just
around?
aesthetics and stuff like that. And I thought, like, if I could get it and it have, like, a cool backstory where I could be like, this was the staff of, you know, Rainier Longbottom. He was a fucking druid in Thargos or something, or Targos. Where, you know, somebody just spins me a tale and I buy the thing, because I thought that was really cool. Yeah, some weird backstory, and I can always tell people about it, and it looks, you know, it could be misshapen or some
Yeah.
weird fucking thing like
Gnarled
that.
wood and stuff? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, and so I'll just put in, I'm taking off another 5 gold,
Yep.
and I will put in just what is it again?
Just a wooden staff.
Wooden staff. Awesome. I'll be happy with that.
Am I able to go and talk to the shopsmith about potentially being added to the sort of chain that I have?
Yeah.
That trade chain? Because their equipment here is lower quality than the supply that I would currently be able to get my hands on.
Yeah, the
And they're
blacksmith.
already- Yeah.
The blacksmith's stuff is terrible.
Yeah, and the guy that I'm getting from in Bryn Shander's already sold to me for a 15% discount.
Yeah.
Like, because I bought in such bulk. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to the shop and say I can get you better quality gear.
You're gonna run this guy out of business?
Yeah, that's exactly. what
Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna
going to one of the others, the Emporium, to give him better
Yeah.
gear?
do. Yeah,
Okay. So you got that 15% discount. So what are you selling them to him for?
I would sell them to him. I would take, I'd take my 5%. So
Okay.
I'd still give him 10% discount.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he'll take that. 10% discount for much better stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
So you just
Cool.
have to transport it down.
Awesome. Well, he's gonna be. What's this guy's name? Because he's gonna be.
I believe this is Renderil. Let me check. It's in downtime. Yes,
Oh.
Renderil.
This is my friend Skamos. He's in imports and exports.
Yeah.
We're setting up shop. Okay. And then is this guy have any decent magic weapons? Or no, they're all.
Well,
short?
open that up
He's-
and you'll see some stuff.
He's on the forefront of NFTs
Yeah.
and other related shipping and marketing scams.
Alright.
Schemes, I mean, not scams. Schemes. Yeah,
Ooh.
schemes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Schemes. So Skamos, as you're looking through that, is there anything anyone else wants to do?
Like before rest or during rest?
During rest.
Okay.
We
Okay.
could find some comfort people for the night since we got money.
So I'm taking the first 2 days to level up.
Okay.
Day
Oh,
3, I would like to try and see if Valin is in the city.
She is not. They haven't seen her for a little while.
Mm,
Basically, since the last time you met her here, they haven't seen her.
okay. Can I consult the skull and see if he has any idea where she is?
Says, no idea. I can't see her. Must be moving.
We'll keep on it.
I'll do what I can.
Same. Snuggle them back in the pocket.
Okay.
Day 4 and 5. So during all this time, I'm having a religious epiphany.
Okay.
After the trials of the gods in the underwater temple, I have decided that I will no longer follow one particular god, but
Okay.
rather seek out the trials of all gods and look to surpass them
Okay.
in an attempt to unite my body and soul and become a god.
Okay. So is there a particular one you're looking to start with?
No, I'm just looking for any like religious significance.
Okay.
Just whenever we come across them, basically.
So there are 2 temples in Bryn Shander, if you wanted to check either of them out.
Heck yeah, I would.
Would since my
I'm
guy's
going-
always talking about his religion, would he notice, or would you be interested in me telling you about my god, the only god?
I likely would ask you about the trials that your god poses to its followers.
Sweet. What are my trials? I have no idea what the trials are for.
Blip dual poop is entirely made up, so any trial that
I'll
think, that's
I'll
what
think
it
of
is.
whatever trial that he would like. I'll say those are the trials.
What do you think he would like?
How do
What
you
do
even
monks?
tell
What
that?
do monks like to do? What's the
Is it in
easiest
Gods
thing?
of Faerun?
What's that?
Is it in Gods of Faerun? The gold. How do you spell that? Gold. Whatever.
Blip dual poop. So it is in there, but she's also like the Kuatoa create their gods just by worshipping. So they could turn a fork into a god just by worshipping the fork. It
Yeah.
would be a minor god. It wouldn't really have much that it could do, but they could give it the sapience of a god.
Tony, monk
This is
trials. So it'd be like
Here you go,
strengthening
Pat.
the mind and soul, I suppose.
Okay.
Blid dual
Blip.
poop is the Kuatoa goddess of belief. According to some records, the suffering Kuatoa manifested their goddess from their grief and sorrow at being abandoned and forgotten by the other gods.
Perfect. So it'd be suffering of some kind, right? That makes more sense, right?
Looks like her favor is given to those who burn bright with hope.
Boom. You're looking at him.
Build the poop scions. They're frequently unaware that the drowned goddess is responsible for their powers, often knowing her by a different name or mistaking her for a different entity entirely.
So what would you think that some of her trials would be? Just belief.
Literally, whatever you decide.
Literally, whatever you decide.
Okay.
She is completely made up by you. By your people, but whatever you believe is what it is.
She's nuts.
Yep.
Now, what would Chud do as a trial? Well, you'd have to believe in her more than anything else, so you'd have to learn. The trial would be figuring out how to walk on water. And yeah, walking on water. Because I know if you guys, I'm sure you can figure out a way to walk on water. That's around that. And then straight up belief of a child in your heart. So if you can find that, you should be good to go.
Actually, with mobile, since using the dash action difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement, I'd argue that you can actually run on water.
Not
go.
deep
Boom.
water, but yeah.
I never said anything about deep water or water that
Exactly.
was like water. It could have been frozen water.
Frozen water? I love
Frozen
it.
water.
If you
Standing
can
on
walk
some
on,
ice in the middle
Yeah.
middle
if
of a
you can
frozen
walk
lake.
on frozen water, you're good enough.
So,
But yeah, what are the two The two temples in the
The
town.
two temples are the House of the Morning Lord.
Name.
It's to a Monitor, the god of the sun, and then it's called the Ninth Temple, which is a temple to the specifically to Asmodeus, but because he doesn't like worship, they worship all 9 of the hells.
So they just worship the hells in a general sense. It's not
Basically,
specifically
yeah.
about one. Okay.
Basically spreading the word of their war against the abyss, and they prefer people who will fight demons at any cost.
And it is devils who are lawful, correct?
Right.
Okay. So these are the lawful ones. This is why
Yeah.
people don't totally hate them.
Well, yeah. Also
Totally hate
because of the previous campaign where you guys made the Hell Riders.
Yeah.
So these guys, any Hell Riders that came to Icewind Dale would come here and would get free lodging.
I see. I understand. All right. Well, I guess I would spend the time, I think, yeah, looking through that and seeing if they have any trials of their temples.
Okay. If you look through that Gods of Faerun book, you'll find Asmodeus, and that would basically be the stuff you're looking for. And then a Monitor. If a Monitor isn't there, you'd have to look for the other one that I can't remember. It's the one that
Maybe
It's here.
Lathander.
Lathander. That's
It's
it.
here.
Because at one point in time, a Monitor was dead, but I
Yeah.
guess they brought him back.
Yeah.
Yep, he's here either way.
And yeah, Iggy, what are you working on this week?
Well, let's see. Leveling up, Whistling Bolts, a net gun for Severin.
Okay.
And I wanted to take that purple crystal, light crystal, and jam it into Hot Rod's head.
Okay. In place of using oil.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if I have time, I'd like to forge those little single-use black ice throwing knives.
Okay.
If I have time.
So
I don't know if I do.
What were the whistling whatchamacallums? Again,
That's
I
whatever
forget.
Severin wanted. I totally don't remember.
With the missiles.
Yeah, your whistling missiles. What are they?
They were just crossbow bolts that were like psychological damage is what I want to do, like a distraction type of thing.
Okay, so a distraction, not not psychic damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so they would whistle as they're going through, so like maybe a hole through it so that it makes a as it goes. Okay, that was a terrible whistle on my part, but
Oh, and I should roll my hit points really quickly here.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Also, how much is it to
Are
just
we re-rolling twos?
Yes, reroll 1 and 2. But if you get a 1 or a 2 on your second roll, then you take it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, them's the breaks.
How do we know what it is that you roll?
It would be the same
It's
as
the
your
same as your
hit die.
I think yours is a
So,
D.
It would be a D6 because you're doing a second wizard level.
Okay.
And yeah, so you can definitely get the whistling missiles. Those you figure out pretty easily to make. I'd say you could make 5 per day, so it depends how many you would want to make.
I'll just start off with just 5.
Okay.
Because I got other stuff to do here. I don't know how long the other stuff's going to take.
The net launcher, that's the one where you're going to use a few of the guns to make a net launcher, or...
Yeah, I was going to use the 3 guns that we obtained from the gnomes.
Right.
And whatever I needed from them.
So combining those to make the net launcher, I'd say would take 3 days. And then that leaves you with how many left? 2 for level up?
Yeah, 2. So 3, 6 days. 4 more days.
4 more days? Okay. So you try to forge the Chardolin, and you cannot get the forge, the portable forge that is hot rod, hot enough. You try to get it hotter and hotter and hotter to the point where you're afraid that you'll start melting a hole through hot rod if you go any further. And you can't get the Chardolin to forging temperature.
Oh, why did I buy this thing?
Hot rod?
No, I have a portable forge that's like 50 pounds. Well, that's a shame. I guess I'll just have to figure something else with it then.
You need something that gets hotter than that forge can. And that
Can't you
forge
just go
could
and-
probably melt steel. If
You
you
should try to
got
just
hotter.
chip it into the shape. And then you can just throw it.
That you can do.
And you can chip it into like little throwing stars.
Maybe. I was thinking about little throwing knives that broke off and things, but I'll table that for now. I'll just finish with hot rod and the net gun.
Okay. And yeah, that's that.
Do any
Severn,
rolls
did you...
or anything?
No, you did well enough. I'm fine with you getting piety on the whistling missiles and the net gun.
All right. I guess put those in your inventory. Whoever I was working on those for.
Great, thanks.
And
I'll
Somewhere I gotta put where my piety is. What was I? Sorry, I was trying to think here. Yeah, and whatever you think is a good cost for building those, Brad.
those
gold.
you could probably make. All you have to do is find a drill that would be small enough. So a jeweler's drill, if that's in that that book that I can't remember, Aurora's.
Oh, I would just use an hour to make a jeweler's kit, right? Tools for the trade.
Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah, so you would be able to do that. So all you would need is the drill.
Well, I'd probably just need some knickknacks too. So
Yeah,
you can charge these two guys whatever they need for those.
basically just the crossbow bolts, and then
I have 40 of them.
for the net launcher, you would need to basically weld, which would just need some solder of some sort. So grab out maybe 2 pounds of 2 pounds of brass from Aurora's, and that's how much you'd be getting.
All right.
Severin, is there anything you were doing?
I don't know. Do we have our cart now?
Yeah, you got that.
How
might have-
much would it... is there any way I can make it so that way it's faster, so that way we don't always have to use the other sleds?
Not really. It is big, especially since you did that work to make it big enough for you guys to get into rather than goblin sized.
Yeah.
So it's just heavy. Even if you were to put skids on it so that it would go on the snow, it would be a little too heavy and it would probably depress into the snow, so it would still slow you down. But if you were to do that, it would take probably half an hour to switch between wheels and skids, and I'd say it would let you go from walking speed to snowshoe speed. So that speeds you up by, actually it speeds you up close to double.
On the, if I put skis on the...
Yeah, if you put skis on and you're going cross country, it would pretty much double your speed.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna do that for double the speed. Hell yeah.
Alright. So I'd say mark off probably 50 gold in supplies.
Alright, and how much do we decide for a ballista again?
Ballistas were expensive, I think, weren't they?
They might have been. Nah, don't worry about it. Is there any supplies that... I don't know. Never mind.
Oh, just a quick thing. Does everybody remember who had light crystals? Because I'm going to get them out of my inventory here.
Severin had one and Lilith had one.
All right. No, I think Skamos had one too.
Possibly, yeah.
Well, I've got one in Hot Rod's head, so there's 3 of them floating around, and you guys can decide which one you want to do with them.
Is there a way to purchase, because I want to be able to messenger a fortress on a regular basis, now that we have workers there?
Sending stones.
Yeah, is there a way I could get a sending stone and then have it taken there so that I can give it to Rax, so that way me and him can chat all the time?
So sending stones.
Just make sure it has a cord and they put it in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, you get two.
They can't use the internet while we're on the call, though.
Yeah.
It'll do that horrible sound.
So sending stones actually might be pretty cheap. They can only be used once per day. And
That's fine. It's basically to give orders to Rax to tell these people to do things. Because I was serious. I think I might make a school there and teach people how to not be better at not dying.
Okay.
I think that's badass.
So
Witcher school.
A pair of sending stones would cost you 275.
Damn,
For
that's
gold?
Yeah, 275 gold.
Yeah.
There is only one set.
That's fine. I'll buy the one set.
Okay.
And is there a way I can send it to, do I have to travel there, or is there a way to pigeon it up north to them?
You could find
Well, I'm getting
courier.
some supplies. I'm getting some supplies so I can arrange it.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, so I can send to him.
So probably because of the supplies that are getting picked up and how much it would, they need a wagon to do it, probably 25. So they would go pick up and drop off the sending stones and then come back with the supplies.
Okay, well, I'll get it sent there.
Okay.
Because eventually he'll get it.
Yeah.
During this 10-day, I'll probably do that first, so that way he'll actually have it.
Yeah.
Tell him to check in with me once he gets it, so you can give me a quick little call.
Okay.
By the way, I'm taking another 1,500 gold out of my inventory for that entire shipment That's
Oh.
how much it was last time.
Okay.
By the way,
Yeah, I
I'm
bought
gonna
out the weapon shop.
approach Skamos and say, "Hey, buddy, where's my cut of the bounty?"
Oh yeah. Yes, I will as well. Where's my money?
That's right. 300 amongst yous. Or are we saving some for the people who aren't here?
Nah.
Okay.
They saved stuff for you.
Yes, we will save it.
Yeah, but you don't care,
It-
do you?
Oh,
You also-
I want to sell my breastplate of warning. How much would that be worth?
What
You also
is
don't have it.
the rarity?
I picked up the bounty gold and walked out the door to let
Yes.
you finish
Oh, you
your
did.
Golem has it.
Uncommon.
Uncommon? Okay. I keep closing this. I should just leave it open. So you can get 163 for it.
I'm also gonna ask Skamos if we got a little bit of a finder's
163?
fee for
163.
warning the town.
All right, I'll sell it for 162 gold.
Nothing as of yet.
All right, keep working on it. I give him a wink.
All right.
So
Is-
is that just gonna be like 30 gold each then?
It'd be 50 gold each.
Ooh, 50.
If
Nice.
if he splits it. So I'm gonna approach him too,
Okay.
Mr. Elephant Man.
Are you finishing your conversation? Because I basically picked up the gold and pieced out to buy supplies with it. Which
Me?
That's
fine.
Oh no, I
gone?
was already done in the conversation.
Okay, I guess
I'm
it's all gone then. You better have bought a lot of rations and shit.
No, I'm not. I'm not. It's not all gone, but I'm just like I'm out shopping for supplies that I think we need
Okay.
with this gold, and then we'll. I've never been disrespectful to people within the group, Golemov has never intended to be disrespectful for anyone in the group when it comes to splitting gold.
Okay.
So
Out of character, you liar.
I mean, I don't think he's been. I don't think he's been unfair about anything.
You guys made a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
That I wasn't involved in that.
Yeah, that was Skamos and Lilith.
Yeah.
No. They also did with what's his name, the dragon guy that nobody else knows about.
What deal did you guys make?
Clouth?
Yeah, you guys
No.
were dealing with Clouth.
There's no deal with Clouth yet. He's just helping us find the
He did make a
the
deal
flipped
with you.
upside down.
He did make
Well-
a deal with you, and he gave you that wand of Skamos's as an upfront payment.
Yeah.
That's
there's more
big
coming.
time money there.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, look at this sweet wand Skamos got. Awesome.
It can
Yeah,
dance.
I can't remember what. Yeah, he's helping us find the. I can't remember what the city was called again. The floating
Sunblight.
city.
Yeah, whatever. It's fake money anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Still
made my
gonna
money
line
from
you up.
potions, homie.
Oh yeah, the potion trade.
Yeah.
I also made my money from potions.
I think I still have
In a
three
little
of them
bit of a
left.
sneaky way. I have none left. I
spent-
doubled it and sold
I
them
spent
both.
all my money on a giant bomb.
Yep.
Yeah, got three potions of frost try and strength, and they were like 3,000 gold each or something crazy.
On Blight Fortress, yeah.
So,
So
Iggy,
whenever.
are you out of money?
No, I have like 800 and some bucks.
Yeah,
think-
you're
I
out
mean-
of money and you've got as much money as it took me fucking forever to get. I had to run
Well, I
through
mean,
people's legs and scamper up stuff.
How
You
much
did
is
die,
a
and
how much is a
and
potion of
Lilith did
vitality
take all your
worth?
money, so
Yeah, right.
and your ring.
the only
Right.
potions that are available are the ones that are in that.
I meant to sell.
Oh, to sell.
Yeah,
What's the rarity on that one?
very rare.
Very rare. Oh, Nike.
What's the potion? What's the cost on some of these potions? Because I'm gonna buy some of these healing ones probably with this stuff.
Do you just need regular healing potions?
Well, yeah, but also like.
I'll sell you some.
There should be
Why don't you
prices
just
in
give 'em to
the
him?
thing. Did I not put them?
No, there's
Sorry?
not. There's no cost beside the potions. That's the only
Oh,
one
shit.
that's missing a cost.
Not beside the fancy potions. Beside the regular healing potions, there is.
Nope.
So-
Regular
Okay.
healing potions are 50 gold a pop. And I could just give you some. I still have lots.
Um,
Do Do you want potions? I can give you 2.
Well, I plowed through 5 in the last encounter because we
Right?
don't have much of a healer. So
Well, you got pounded in like the first minute, like
Yeah.
like the first 6 seconds.
I took
So-
I did take 5 attacks on the
Yeah.
first round directly,
So Severin,
including a crit.
you can get 5 grand for that potion of vitality.
Okay.
Jeez,
And
why would you sell
in
that?
Renderil's Emporium, what are the potions you're looking at?
Well, the potion of healing, those are just 50 gold
Those
each.
are just 50, yeah.
Okay. What's the
Hmm,
potion of
is there-
superior healing?
Superior. What's the rarity beside that one?
Rare.
Rare. Okay. That would be 2,400.
Holy shit.
Yeah, man. I think in my additional time off, I'm going to research how to make more potions besides or better healing potions
Okay.
because that's where the bank is, man.
Yeah.
Greater healing potions are 150 each.
Greater would be you can get 380 each.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
How much are regular potions at this store?
50.
Okay, so that's still the same.
Yeah, that's still the
What
same.
Potion
I,
pricing is
uh,
ridiculous in 5e.
Have any of my contacts around?
Well, 50 gold for a regular healing potion is pretty.
You
I can
can
make it.
find a contact here. It's a big enough town that there is one. What are you looking for?
Well, I'm gonna see if he or she can help me with my supply chain in any way. Like if I supplied them with money, could they try and, get supplies from a different town that they don't have here? Be it illicit or not illicit.
Yeah, you
What
should see if
business are
anybody
you at?
deals in like goblin body parts, because there's going to be a whole bunch of them soon.
No, we don't know that.
So you're looking for towns outside of Icewind Dale?
No,
Or
even
just
with the
these
Icewind
towns?
Dale.
Okay.
Yeah.
They could set something up as long as the one between East Haven and now Bryn Shander isn't an always thing. This is just a one-time sale. They could definitely set something up to get some of that equipment moved around the whole Dale.
Yeah. I'll set something up with them then.
Okay.
So then what could I get for a return on that 1,500, you think, that I... If it's a one-time deal with them.
For that
Market.
one-time deal with the Renderil's Emporium, you were getting everything at 15%, and now you're selling it back at 10%, right?
Yeah. So I get my 5.
Are you pulling like the Walmart scam where you like take over all these things in all the towns, and then once you're the only one supplying them, you just hike the price?
Oh, we're hyping it. We're hiking it up. As soon as we've eliminated all the small business, like all the little tiny guys are gone. Yeah, we're screwing with the economy. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm true.
Anyway, could I find a book on potion making and then try and get that like better so I can make different stuff?
Here. Also, at one point, Foster, I pull out one of the books within the wagon.
Okay.
And the book is here.
Okay. So Skamos, you can get 1,600
Just
back.
put it in general.
Nice.
And that's what I
Well,
tell you about the
Not
book.
back to my inventory then. Well, I guess it's gonna be a while before that happens, but.
Yeah.
What the heck is that?
This is one of the books we found earlier in the
And so
campaign.
what does my contact want? He just wants to.
Eldritch
Yeah,
Oh,
Compendium.
he wants a
Basic?
percentage.
I will take it
So-
and also read that.
What percentage do you think is fair?
Well, is he running it just through the sort of Icewind Dale area, or he's
Yeah, just through
going
Icewind
that?
Dale. It's tough to get outside because the the passes get filled with snow.
Well, if this is an ongoing thing, I think he can take. I'll take the 10% this time. He can take 5.
Okay, he's fine with that. Yeah. So, with all this going on, I don't know if everyone takes supper together, but on your 5th night in Bryn Shander, it's actually the High Harvest Tide Festival as well. So drinks are half price. There are
wasted.
basically, and children are not born on this day are favored by Timora, so it's a luck kind of day. So you guys, there's a lot of games of chance going on everywhere. And as you guys are eating, both Iggy and Severin start to feel sick. Iggy, you kind of cough up some of your food, and then you feel terrible as it feels like your back breaks, your arms and fingers and your skull. You do have quite a long nose and long chin, and the rest of your mouth kind of pulls out into a snout. Your fingers elongate, as do your nails. You start to grow hair everywhere. Tail pushes out of your back. Your feet start to push against the inside of your boots, eventually the toes tearing out. Severin, would you be wearing your armor normally, or are you just wearing normal clothes? Cities.
If I'm at a festival, I'll probably just be wearing normal clothes.
Okay, so your shirt tears, and probably your jacket as well, as you kind of bulk out. Your muscles get twice as big, and a fin, big dorsal fin, kind of pops out of your back. You also have some problems with your boots breaking from the stress of getting so much bigger. And
what the heck?
Your face, you don't have the long nose and chin of Iggy, so your face pushes out, and you feel row upon row upon row of sharp teeth in your mouth. And I need a wisdom saving throw from both Iggy and Severin.
Now, as a gnome, I have advantage on wisdom saving throws against magic.
This is a curse.
So I got
Not
curse?
magic.
I got 8.
You got
11.
8.
You guys are
And
gonna be killing some
11.
people.
11 is enough for Iggy. You hold your own, and you resist the urge to just kill. Severin, on the other hand, you are going to, in the first round, let's see if there's, I'm going to roll a d8 actually. D8. Okay, you actually lunge for Golemov. You should have the bite attack there.
Okay.
You're gonna
Should
fuck
I-
them up because you're a
Should I
were
roll
shark.
to hit?
Yep.
Or did I
roll
hit?
a bite attack to hit?
That bite just fucked up last time. Just about floored everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, 11. I have not been rolling higher
Okay.
than a 4, so I might have to give this a little refresh.
Luckily, you miss. And does anyone want to do anything?
I'll just run out of here if I'm a weird rat person.
What's his name is a were shark, right?
Yes.
I
Actually,
would like to
Can I-
attempt to.
Get bitten by the were
Do
shark.
I
No,
have,
I'm gonna grapple him, and who's all here? I guess I should say.
I'm here.
I would say
Do I have,
everyone except for Lilith. Lilith is not a fan of the big crowds, so she
Do
took
I have
her
my
drink
faculty?
upstairs. What's that?
Do I have my faculties?
You
Like,
do.
Am I?
You've got your
Oh.
full faculties.
I'll try to pull my hood up and run into my room.
Okay.
I'm hoping everybody's paying attention to the fucking shark instead of the little rat. Actually, can I try sneaking away?
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Do I get any special stealth stuff for being a rat boy?
Just the increased dex.
What's my dex then?
So your dex should be, I think it went up to like 14.
Oh, I think you got a +3 or 2.
I think
Plus-
it
Two,
is minimum 15.
Okay, so I'm at 15. All right.
I think you only had like an 11 before.
I think I was at 11. Yeah, I didn't have much dex because I didn't think
Yeah.
I needed it.
So
I had initiative. I had initiative +1, so I think I had at least 12.
right. So
Well,
yeah,
18.
18 is a good amount. So you do sneak away pretty easily. Golemov is trying to grapple. Golemov, give me a
Yes.
an athletics, which you can use your wisdom for, can't you?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Do I get the opportunity to trumpet? And basically, yeah, I would activate my arms and. Attempt to
Yeah,
basically
that's a
restrain
bonus
it.
action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, give
Oh.
me one of those.
What was that old cartoon with like the shark, like street sharks or whatever?
Yeah,
like,
street
Really,
sharks.
really crazy episode of
Radical.
street sharks. You like trying to bite this giant elephant man.
I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter at this point because I still technically have 19 strength because we're not 10 days
Yeah.
past that whole event. So,
Right.
athletics, right? Is
Yep.
for
And then Severin, you can use athletics or acrobatics.
do me a favor and roll a 1.
I rolled a 3, so I'm pretty close.
Oh, 10.
10. So
Oh my god, we tied.
the tie succeeds. Are you
Holy
doing
crap.
anything during the grapple? Talking is a free
Is-
action.
Is Severin upset still during this?
Severin is, his eyes are basically glazed over. He's not there right
Okay.
now.
I'm going
I'll-
to
I'll
yell
cast
to
your-
Skamos
or-
and say, no, I'm gonna yell to Skamos and say, grab his sword and do the moonbeam thing.
Oh shit. Are we sure this isn't gonna kill him?
It didn't kill the other one.
I could just calm him down and we could
Oh.
maybe tie him up.
Well, do something,
Okay.
and then
I'm
I'll
gonna
sit there and
cast
until restrain him.
calm
Okay.
emotions.
All right, you cast calm emotions. The people in the place who are freaking out suddenly calm down, as does Severin. Severin,
20
you can
feet out
give
of
me another wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Alright, just give me a sec.
20 feet of Ativan.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like, hey, I just imagine him yelling into the room, hey, calm.
19.
Ooh. And that was with advantage?
Oh no, that was without advantage.
I mean, it's high enough, but you never know if you're going to roll 20.
Yeah, it's gonna be 19.
So, with that calm emotions, and Skamos might be using a silver tongue of his to say some soothing things. I don't know if Chud's doing anything.
I'll start petting his head.
You're getting your head pet. This all like brings you down, and you start to see what's going on. And with those two passes, you both have control of your wear thing, except currently Iggy, you do not have control of your transformation on full moons, but you can re-roll the wisdom saving throw on a full moon. Otherwise, you've got control for the rest of the time.
Ugh. I'll pull up my steel mirror and I'll look at myself.
You look like a gnomish rat.
This is terrible.
So I can't control my
got it.
changes either then, hey?
How do I
No,
fix
you
this?
can. You rolled a 19, so you can control your changes, and you can keep yourself from changing on a full moon, except for this one where you're already changed.
But from now on I can.
Yes.
Tell me that isn't
Cool.
badass. You're a fucking were-shark.
That's pretty cool. But the worst part is I have a fear of open water, so
You know, if you
Yeah.
fight to,
would my
You
fear
can turn
change
into
it?
a shark, though. Not just a were-shark. You can turn into a full-on shark. That
Should I
might
change
help
my
with your
fear
fear
then?
of open water. Might help.
A shark with the fear of open water, like
Right?
how much better can you get?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
you know, with my piety, can I like start drawing up a machine to like cure myself?
You can, yeah.
You try.
Unless you want to do some Mr. Fantastic stuff and make some unstable molecules so that you don't, you and Severin don't tear your clothes every time you change.
Yeah, I got a big hole in my ass now, don't I?
Yep. And your boots are torn where your toes went through. Severin's
I really
boots are
like
torn,
those
and
boots.
so is his shirt and jacket.
Aw.
I really like these boots.
I think it's expensive.
Can I like try to change back, or am I stuck right now for the
You're
full
stuck
moon?
right now.
I'll just put a little note on the door saying "Do not disturb."
I'll drag Severin to his room. Not
Well, I'm
sure
back
if
to
he's-
normal, right? I like go back to orc form.
No, you don't go back to orc form yet. This
What are all
night
the
you're
cool
still stuck, but
I'm just like, what's going on? What happened to me?
You
you
could
are
eat
kinda
more
calmed
cool.
by
if you
the
were
calm
closer.
emotions, though.
I'm like, but this is kind of cool.
Well, how long does calm emotions last for?
Is
10 minutes? No, a minute.
Until you like get attacked. Well, for at least a minute, isn't it?
think so.
Up to a minute, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's got to be running out soon.
Yeah, but he's cool now.
I like
Yeah.
Maybe.
slowly pull him out of the room.
Yeah, but is everybody else cool? That was probably pretty terrifying.
Currently they are, because currently Skamos is holding it, but pulling him
20
out
foot
and
radius.
yeah. It was just swamp gas.
Yeah.
All right.
Where's shark?
That's
Where's
all.
the shark?
Where's
Nothing
the
to see
shark
here,
now?
people. Move along.
Nothing to see here.
It was probably the goblins that did this.
I'll,
I picture it like the Men in Black,
Yeah.
their little pen that they have, just like nothing to see.
Let's modify memory.
Yeah, basically.
A few more levels.
I'll drop 5 gold on the bar and just be like, around for everyone.
The even though he's calmed, he looks like wide-eyed and nods and grabs the money and starts pouring drinks.
Figure that's enough to do around for everyone.
Yeah. So, that is where we will end it for tonight. It is 9 o'clock already.
Gonna look to the others and be like, we gotta tell Lilith that we have were people in our
She's
midst.
gonna love it.
She's gonna
Where
enjoy it.
people?
Yeah.
What do you want to call yourself? A were person?
I just want to be called
What
the
are your
Sharknado.
proper...
Just
Oh.
Sharknado.
all right.
I don't know how I
And-
feel about this. I don't know if I'm
Great
all of a sudden I'm a
sharks.
goddamn shark.
Well, you're a cool one.
Yeah, but that's like one of the best ones.
You know,
You're like,
rats.
"We're
Everyone
shark."
hates rats.
Well,
The
did anyone
funny-
actually see Iggy change, or did he get out in the commotion? Of
Everyone
Severance
did
change?
see,
Okay.
but he got out in the commotion fast enough that no one saw where he went.
I understand. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look around for Iggy briefly and then just be like,
Yeah. Well, you see the
okay.
note on his door.
yeah.
Don't come in. He's got the sock on the doorknob, right?
And Severin, the funny thing is, you went and bought those gauntlets of ogre strength,
Yeah.
but the minimum strength with the wereshark curse is 19.
Oh, unless
Which is
unless you
what
want
the
to roll a
gauntlets
fail,
give you.
'cause you still have a critical fail waiting for you, right? That was part of the curse, wasn't it? For the or the price for the gauntlets.
Oh yeah, what was the price? Shit. I
I'm
forgot.
pretty sure it's a failure sometime in the future. Or
Oh,
something.
yeah. Yeah.
So those gauntlets are up for grabs then. Who can wear those gauntlets?
Anybody.
Anyone,
I'm at
yeah.
-1 strength.
Anyone
Anybody
who
can
wants
wear it?
some strength.
Unless he wants to get cured. I'm drawing up plans right now for the Lycan curing machine.
All right. Well,
Jug keeps putting his hand in and out of Severin's mouth. Being like, whoop, whoop, whoop.
he does
I'm
have
excited.
3 rows of very sharp teeth.
I know. I almost want to get bitten, so I'm kind of like poking them.
I'm just like reading up
Where
about the
shark?
god of sharks, and it's pretty.
Pretty
Yeah.
badass.
Sharknado.
You're down with it, eh?
What's the god of sharks?
Sequoia.
Yeah, Sokola.
Hmm.
He's hanging out with he's in the 5th layer of the 9 hells.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he hangs out in the river Styx.
Nifty.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
He's lawfully evil.
Yeah, you
Which
got
I'm
to be
pretty sure-
the.
I wonder if I should just switch gods all of a sudden. It's like ah!
You got to be one of the cool ones. I'm a rat. This is terrible.
It's pretty cool, but it depends. Like if I can't control my changes on a
How about
regular
winter?
basis, I'd be like,
Yeah.
if I can get 100% have control of it, like a shifter, I'd do that.
Yeah,
That'd be
you
cool.
do have 100% control because of that 19.
Nice.
After this night. Iggy still needs another... he needs a better save.
Cause I don't know, being a fucking shark person's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
It also helped me in not dying.
I'll be burning this abomination out of my blood.
So, yeah, that's this week's game. And hopefully hopefully Melissa's ankle will be better and she's not resting next week. And yeah, happy Sunday. We'll see you
Yeah.
next week.
Later, guys.
Take care.
Bye.